Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Governor's Green Room. We are live right here tonight. It's another great show, great atmosphere here at the Governor's Comedy Club. I'm here with Tony Walker Fresh and Sallie from the Valley, and we are having a great, fantastic time. Also joining us right out of the gates, we have Andrew Plajanos and Billy Geyer, two of Long Island's
Govs Radio.
good ones here. Go.
I want to have your baby Govs podcast.
Now, I both of you guys, man, I've seen a lot of your stuff on the internet. Andy, I go way back with. Billy, I've seen your stuff, man.
You see my porns?
I've seen a couple of the porns. It's Grizzly Adams bangs another one. It's called
Bangs a midget?
Yeah, it was a good one.
That was me.
But I seen the one where you and Andy are like walking through the woods and you guys are stoned off your asses.
The monster movie.
Yeah, and I thought to myself, this is a comedy team, a comedy duo.
Yeah.
I think you guys got something. You guys have a unique look when you're together.
We're the next Blues Brothers.
Yeah, like Cheech and Chong or the McKenzie brothers.
The McKenzie brothers.
If you combine us, we actually have a full set of facial hair.
Yeah, he's got the beard and
Or
like
none.
a thin mustache.
Yeah.
You have the big mustache,
and
no beard. And
Yeah.
Because he
that's
doesn't.
right. Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't. Like
literally-
seriously.
Yeah.
Like if I kiss him and I were to leave all of my hair on his face.
Our
Literally-
powers would connect. Yeah.
Wow, that's something, and that's not planned. That's just nature, and
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Here
natural.
we see
And
Billy
you guys belong together.
But you're not kissing in here tonight, are you?
Are you guys
how
like-
much money?
Yeah. How much money you want to pony up there?
Can I get on the main stage?
Oh, is that how Boshi got on?
Probably.
That's how you do it. Just kiss the tip.
I will also say that Billy, I've seen your stuff online and things. You're way bigger presence in person. You're big,
Oh, yeah?
you're a big freaking.
I
dude.
am a big monster.
Is this the
Yeah.
first time you've met Billy?
Well, I met him once before, but he was sitting at a bar. He was sitting down. He wasn't standing, and
Right.
the guy's he's a big dude, big man.
A Billy Mammoth.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you got to go see Billy in person
Yeah.
because
Well,
it's an experience.
On the inside, I feel this small, though. It's really good.
I've heard a lot of girls say that about you, too. On the inside, just small.
Just really small.
everything's big except for that one.
But that's okay because every girlfriend I've ever had said that they don't like big ones. They only like small ones.
They said, "Oh, it's okay, Andy."
It's good.
That was how they
It's
led it.
okay.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
There he is.
Fine.
There he is.
How are you, Miss Sallie? I missed you yesterday.
You're hosting, but are you able to stop in at all?
Yeah, I'll come in.
Yeah.
What's up, brother? How you been, man?
I put in the good word for you.
Oh,
And he
nice.
said no fucking way.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, grab a
Hey,
headset.
man, good. Oh, you're talking now?
Everybody was fucking worried.
I
We're
know.
late.
So you're late, and now you're hanging
Long
out
line at
here.
the buffet?
I was at. They told me the show starts at 8. I normally get here at 7:30.
So like
Everyone was panicking.
Bozy called me up like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm 5 minutes away." Like, relax.
he was like, it's a twister, it's a twister.
Well, that's what I got to watch. Where's
Where's
Mike?
Hey,
No laugh, Mike.
Jay. Oh, just so you know, Jay, everyone was scared shitless that you weren't here. They were worried about
Yeah, they were freaking out.
You're wanted.
you.
Yes.
They were running
that should feel
around.
good.
Yeah, Tim was running top speed up and down the hallway, yelling your name.
I'm here. The blimp is in the building.
Nice.
I don't know how we're gonna get out of the building.
Right.
Lots of butter. Maybe the jaws of life.
I'm just wondering if that couch is going to survive.
Yeah, it's even that. I sat in that side yesterday. Nice molded in there.
What show was it where there was people on one side of the stage and the comment on the picture was, "You're asking a lot from that stage."
Oh, wow. Well, that's Long Island for you, folks.
Yeah.
If anything happens, Sallie has the tools.
That's right.
She built that couch.
Yeah.
And with a little help from Rich Rada, who's roaming the
yeah.
hallways.
I don't
But
know
it's
if you
mostly
guys
Sallie.
saw the giggle room, but it's kind of packed.
Nice.
I'm gonna be rubbing my balls on some guy's shoulder,
Oh, you got-
like all throughout the day.
Well, that's for good luck
terrific.
anyway.
Yeah, that's it's not what they
That's
do at the
every show.
Apollo?
I
Why
have
they
to.
come
They
for
do
that
that at the
experience.
Apollo, don't they?
Milton Berle, in his book, details every time he did it. That's the whole book.
And he had
Yeah,
he never
he
disappointed.
couldn't. He couldn't help it.
Yeah, he was well endowed, as they say. That's
Yes,
that's
he
the
was.
myth of Milton Berle.
And he was also in that rat video.
Yes.
That's right.
Well, you know why?
Round and round.
Stephen Piercy was like his
Nephew.
Yes. Yeah, so he like had to do it. He's like, oh, fuck this fucking kid. All right, I'll be in the stupid
All right,
video.
I'm almost dead.
I'm going to
Hey,
go back
I'll do
in
it.
there just in
All
case
right.
they're going to
Yeah,
start
yeah,
soon.
yeah. Feel
Thanks
free
for
to
having
pop in
me
anytime
again.
you want.
Hey,
pal.
good to see you,
Doc.
buddy. It's been a while.
Conversation soon, man.
Yeah, you mean a conversation? Yeah, let's do it.
He's like, how do I get a conversation?
begging
I'm like,
me
why
to
don't you
do
talk
this.
to Don?
Yeah.
I'm like, if Arnie Price goes on first, I'm just going to kill myself.
I got you, man. You're next.
That's fantastic. Well, speaking of, mention Milton Berle, speaking of great old-time comedians, today, I believe, is 40 years since Belushi died.
Wow, is
Wow.
it really today?
I'm pretty sure it's today.
You know
Yeah.
who was in the room when he died, right? Who was with him?
Robin Williams.
No.
Ron Williams
A lot of
and,
them.
and De Niro.
De Niro.
But they
Right.
weren't
Yeah.
actually with him, right? They
Yeah.
were with him prior, and then they left.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
they
were
weren't
that
there
night.
when he
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
died.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was
And
just
then-
that shady lady.
Yeah.
What's her? I forget her name.
Oh, the one who was supposedly gave him the fatal
Yeah.
dose.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But then when the news got out, was it Williams or De Niro who actually went back once they heard the
Williams.
news?
Williams
It was
definitely
Robin
went
Williams?
back.
Yeah.
Robin Williams took it really hard too, like back then, and as we know, he was suffering from depression and all that stuff. So he took it really hard, but it didn't serve really as a wake up call. These guys continued on with
Yeah,
that
true.
fast life of drugs and stuff, and they did the hard stuff.
March 5th,
Super
82.
sad. Yeah.
Wow.
You know what's even
That
sadder
gets-
is Fat J has the nicest
shit.
shoes, but he can never see them.
What was that? I didn't hear.
Fat J, he always has the nicest shoes on, but he can never see them.
Well, on himself.
He doesn't even know what shoes he's wearing.
Yeah.
What do these look like on me?
He's like Stevie Wonder with the
doing,
dreadlocks.
sir?
He doesn't know.
Good to see ya.
Benny's here.
Sometimes
Benny,
they're two different ones.
Sit Billy on your lap like you did last week.
Oh, dude, I need a still image of that. I got a still image of that. I'm going to frame it. It's Benny had this young lady sitting on his lap.
She just filed a lawsuit yesterday.
Who is this young lady?
What's her name again?
Courtney.
Courtney, yeah.
The vegan.
Now Courtney's doing our show on Monday. I'm not letting you in. If I hear somebody pounding on the back door, I'm like, fuck Benny.
Listen,
Oh, that's funny, because usually you hear somebody pounding on the back door and you let them right in. You're welcome, Benny. That was for you, my man.
thank
Nice.
you, buddy. Thank
Benny
you.
Gagucci's
Anyway.
Rudy has now joined.
And your
All right,
mustache
wait.
tickles my crack every time, you son of a
That's why it's there.
Wait,
That's why it's there.
I want to defend myself on that. Okay, I let that Courtney sit on my lap, and I said, "Tell me what you want for Christmas."
Right.
And she did, and then she
he
told me
busted
what
it.
she wanted. It was a guy, so it wasn't
Oh,
me.
wow.
Yeah, it was some guy.
Yeah, Pete Davidson's. what
Pete
he said.
Davidson.
Oh, right.
So there was Austin Brooks was sitting next to her, and he said, "He's like, you didn't ask me to sit on your lap." And I asked him to. I told her, get off, and Austin's going to sit now. And he wouldn't. All right? And he went, but Courtney I was very nice with. With him, I would have gotten sexual right away. You know that.
Hey,
You
help
got a
yourself.
guy, right.
Benny
Old
likes to
habits
fuck the
die hard.
boys.
You know, I would have said stuff like, "Wow, I didn't get a chubby when Courtney was here." And so, get him
Your
going, but he
ass
wouldn't
is
do,
so
he wouldn't
tight.
do it. Yeah.
Now, Benny, we were talking about today is the anniversary. Jim Belushi passed away.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you like most of us are not. I'm not saying anything ageism or anything, but most of us were young when that happened.
Or
Tell me about where you were. What do you remember the day when?
Yes.
When you found out?
Yeah, I remember it was a Friday, and I was going to see a friend's. So in a way, I was going to see somebody who was putting on a show, like a Saturday Night Live type comedy show in Stony Brook.
Nice.
Okay, in Stony Brook University, and so it was the Friday before it. That was going to be Saturday. That Friday, and I had come out of work or something, and I'm in the car, and I was listening to WBAB radio,
Oh man.
and they had said that John Belushi had died,
wow.
and I thought, wow, that was. And then the next day, I went to that show, and the reason I bring that show up is because that's where I met Steve-O. Who
Oh, yeah,
became a
Steve
very
Oach.
popular
Jackass.
jackass.
No,
Right.
Steve Oach was
Steve-O
he was one of the winners of Ed McMahon's
Star
Star
Search.
Search.
Oh, right.
He
Yeah.
beat
Steve
he-
O was?
Yes.
Steve Oach, not
Steve-
Steve O, not the Jackass.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
no,
It's-
it's Steve Oaks is how he
Right.
pronounces
Oh,
it
Steve
now.
Oaks.
Ox,
Steve
like
Oaks on
Phil Ox.
on Facebook. Yeah, like Phil Oaks. Yeah.
Right, but everybody calls him
So
Steve-O,
anyway,
yeah.
but he was known as Steve O
Right,
before
right.
the other Steve O. He
Gotcha.
was known, and he was a very popular headliner on the island. and did some TV spots, including he beat Jackie the Joke Man Martling in Star Search.
Oh, wow.
He also went on to write for the Rugrats.
Yeah,
he was like a head writer for Rugrats.
He wrote like 5 Rugrats
That was
episodes.
my childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rugrats
All right.
kid.
And he
Yeah,
wrote.
see?
So
Born in
anyway,
90, so.
this was I had met him, and he invited me to his show. So when I went to the show, then I hung out with them in between. They took like a break and went back, and I hung out with them. And then like a couple of weeks later, Steve called me up, and he's like, "Hey, you want to go with us to some ballet thing with this one girl?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay." And it was a dance
And
thing.
there was a Coke party.
No, yeah, there were 2 girls would drive. One girl was driving, the other one in the front seat. And Steve and I were sitting in the back, and that's when he told me he was starting out comedy.
Right.
So in a way, it was like when
2
I first got.
milestones.
So he killed Belushi.
passed away.
That's
What?
He killed Belushi.
He killed John
Oh,
Belushi.
okay.
No, if it wasn't for
Now I know why you were telling that story.
if John Belushi didn't die,
Right.
I probably wouldn't be here right now.
So hey, it's a big
that-
day today. What a
that
big
prick
anniversary
stole
today.
every-
Wow, so huge anniversary. But you used to roll back in the day. It was you, Steve Oach, and Joey Cola, right? And
Well, I met Joey. I was doing open mic. Steve was starting to getting on his way. He was a house MC in a comedy club out in Patchogue at the time, and he was moving. And we met Joey. Was hosting a open mic somewhere in a pretty nice place, and that's where we met him. He was hosting.
yeah, because
And I met a lot of other people at the time. I was after. I never met like Eddie Murphy or anything,
Right,
but
right.
I met Hal Spear. If anybody remembers Hal Spear,
Yeah.
I was just thinking of him today. He went on to be a writer for Arsenio Hall's show.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Cool.
and who was the other
Did he
comic?
write the
White, Mike ain't White, or
Steve White.
Steve White.
Steve White,
Steve
who-
ain't White was the.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Steve, wish I was. You know
Yeah,
that show.
yeah.
Anyway, Steve White and I are still friends on Facebook. And Steve White was a great guy to know, and you'll all know him from, he's in the movie Do the Right Thing.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
He's-
that's right.
He's the young guy that's cursing out Ozzie Davis,
Okay.
and then he's one of the customers at the very end. He's throughout the whole movie,
Yeah,
Steve
yeah.
White.
Yep.
And
yep.
and Steve, I'm glad you brought him up because I met him at a place called Dixon's White House Inn.
Oh,
So I'm
the,
telling
the
you,
first comedy
like
club.
a-
on
it
Long
was
Island.
it was the first club, and it was actually
that?
Comedy College. It was somewhere around here in Montauk area.
Late '80s, right?
Yeah, it closed up around-
early '80s.
It closed up around the 80s, but Dick Dixon looked like Nixon, and he did a tour with that.
Like
He's such a dick.
He's such a dick. That wasn't his real.
Hayes.
Wasn't his
Run
real.
like
Wasn't his real name. Wasn't his real name. His real name, I believe, was
Ford.
Ford.
No, Lincoln. Right? Isn't that freaky?
I'm actually still trying to think what his name was. So anyway, Jimmy LaRue, I believe it was Jimmy LaRue, but he went by Dick. and we
Makes sense.
Sometimes when you got to know him, Dick fit him. So
Yeah,
So wait, everybody tried to fit Dick in there?
yeah. So I guess it's going to be a lot of ass jokes today.
Yeah.
Good to see you guys.
All right.
Anyway, so anyway, there was Dick Dixon's, which that's where Billy Crystal got his start. Rosie O'Donnell got her start there. Jackie was there, and Eddie Murphy was there. Eddie when I saw Bob Nelson. All the great comics. That was
Right.
Comedy College,
Right,
and that's
right.
where Steve studied at and everything. And I went there. So towards the end, when Dixon was he was going to start closing up, there was this young guy, and it was Steve White, and he would sit next to me, and we would like sit down and watch the show and stuff, and I'd be just bouncing, just being Benny Rizzuti, and he'd be laughing, he'd be next to me laughing, and once in a while he'd say, "I like that joke. I'm going to steal that joke," he'd say to me.
And then, hey, and he built a career off of
And
your jokes.
Built a career off of stealing people's jokes. No, he was a very funny man. And
What's he up
he's
to
still
now?
funny.
Like, you're Facebook friends with him? Is he still
I'm Facebook
working?
friend.
Big Trump.
He was working. Yeah, Big Trump.
Big Trump fan.
He was working, and I don't know what I don't think he really is in contact, because at one time he was in contact with you know,
Doing the scene here.
what the scene here and like the different movies with the director whose name I can't remember.
Spike Lee.
right.
Spike Lee.
Spike Lee,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, he's gonna kill me, Spike. I'll never do a Spike Lee movie now.
We passed the scene on our way here. We almost stopped in for one drink, one shot,
Where?
and one lap dance.
Oh, the scene.
The scene.
Yeah.
It's Brentwood, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in Brentwood.
Yeah, it's on the Express Service Road North.
I've had bad times there.
Oh,
Bad-
that place.
bad
You're talking about
memories.
that. Dude, that place has been around forever.
Yeah.
The Peep Show place?
Yeah.
It has a name? What's the name?
Well, if you didn't jerk off so much, you'd be able to see it.
I went in there once. Dude, this is back in the day. This is like fucking 90s. I went in there. Had to be like 93, 94. And me and my friend went in there to see what the hell was going on. And that guy became addicted going into the Peep booths. And he would tell me he's got to throw like a 5 or a 10 over the booth. And then he would just watch these chicks get like hardcore in there.
Oh, wow.
I never went to the Peep shows. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Too weird.
You know, the only time I've ever done a peep show was in the city. I was there with my buddies, and we were like, "Let's go in and watch peep show."
That's what
And
you
we
do
all
with
went
your
to
buddies.
we went, yeah, you know,
Get
totally
together, go
normal
to a
straight
peep
guy
show.
stuff. Totally straight.
Bunch of guys crammed into the jerk off room.
In a room jerking off. Yeah.
We were all in different booths, and it was one of those things where like you put $1 in, and it was all video.
Oh, it was a video.
Video.
So
So it wasn't real.
when we come out, we're outside, and it's like, so what is it? And I was like, yeah, I feel bad. I came a little bit on the floor, and they all looked at me like, you jerked off.
And they
That's what
played
we're
one of
supposed to
your,
do when in Rome.
Well, I wasn't just spending dollars to fucking watch old videos.
they played one of your home movies.
I went.
Yeah, right. You put up the porno and see yourself fucking
Yeah,
your wife.
That's me on Christmas. What's going on here? I guess I'll jerk it off anyway.
I'm really giving it to that elf.
Speaking of elves, I was just talking to Mario.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, Mario's here?
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, he's been on the road doing his thing.
He's always doing his thing.
Yeah, man. God bless him. He's
Good for
rock-
him.
He works hard.
Yeah.
man.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, he's great. I
Yeah.
love Mario.
Yeah.
I don't know anything. I don't know
You
anything.
don't know anything? You know a lot. Come on.
This is like the second time I've been around the scene, but you know, I was, you know, fear of COVID, so I was FOC'd.
Okay.
FOC. I was FOC'd. Fear of COVID.
Oh, fear of COVID. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you got over it, I guess.
A little bit. I have my mask with me.
Did the FOMO overtake the focking?
Yeah, you're like, I can't take it anymore. I don't give a fuck. I got to be around
Did
them.
you get it?
Well, you guys came, you know.
Did you get COVID?
No.
Oh, good.
I did get sick, but I
Okay.
didn't get COVID.
But you
I
got
did-
sick because of the vaccines?
No.
Penicillin
no.
cleared that right up. So.
Yeah.
So you've never had COVID ever? You haven't?
I don't believe I have. I tested myself 3 times.
Yeah, me neither.
You didn't get
Yeah.
it either?
I
No.
I never
think
got it
same with
either.
me.
Really?
I
Yeah.
was
you did
vaccinated.
Mom.
Same here. Yeah.
My mom got
She
it.
had it twice.
Yeah.
I didn't have
I
it.
had it twice also.
You were, yeah.
Thank you
And,
for taking my turn.
And both times it was fucking. For
welcome.
me, I'm not denouncing COVID. I know it's a lot of people had a rough time with it, but for me it was just was all right. I lost my taste for a week or something.
Wow, you see.
Some people
It's
say
a-
I never had taste.
Our class.
Like school in summer.
Oh, is that? I just realized what your hat is.
It's a yellow submarine.
Yellow
Yellow
submarine.
submarine.
I
Yeah.
just noticed that.
The Beatles.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I can't believe you.
I
didn't
know.
just
That's why I'm
sense
like
it.
That's a
getting
very
mad
cool
at
hat.
myself.
I got
Like,
this
how
at
did I notice
Looney
it?
Tunes, where I buy all the
Uh-huh.
cool rock and
Yeah.
roll.
Nice.
Props to
Right,
Looney
right.
Tunes, man. I love that place. My
Yeah.
favorite music store.
Great music store.
I
Best-
would wear my Catcher in the Rye hat.
Dude, that kind of hat
Oh,
is
man.
perfect for you. That hat you're wearing right now, like
Yeah,
you should wear that all the time.
I do.
Yeah,
does.
yeah, it works.
Hasn't washed
man.
it in years.
It really. It is my lucky hat. Look at it. It's falling apart.
It
I was
actually
looking at it in the fucking screen there. I'm like,
Look
my
at that
God.
the two of them sitting.
It
next
was
to each
when
other.
it was freezing. We had a show at McGuire's, and he didn't wear his hat that night. And it was like the coldest night. And it's like,
and I bombed because that's where
Of
I keep all
all
my
night-
powers.
Dude, there is
I've
something
never
to
seen
Mojo.
you without that hat.
Yeah.
No, in the summertime, obviously, I don't wear it.
Dude,
I
you
guess
should wear it all
I guess
the
I
time.
don't see you in the summer.
A few years ago, you left it here, and I was like,
That's
panicked.
right.
And
Yeah.
it started walking out by itself.
Yeah, I was like,
It was chasing after you.
It would have found its way home eventually. It
I
Knows where
saved
little hat
it.
bouncing down the expressway.
It's like walking like
I'm like, he's not going to be okay without this hat.
Should I take exit 58 or 59? 58's a little too residential for me. I'm
Oh, you
gonna
guys are
take
lucky.
59.
You're 58 exit on the
No,
expressway.
he is.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
62.
you're lucky
62,
too,
63.
dude. I'm 69.
72. Yeah.
Yeah.
don't think that that's how we found the house. I drove until I got it.
I said we're finding a place here, baby.
Like, this is the place, honey.
Every day is 69.
Because I want you to see this. So that remind you what we need to do.
That was the headliner who just walked by.
very good.
Gianmarco. He did promise to come in.
He's
the other
hilarious.
Day. He's very.
One
He's
of the
great.
funniest. He
Yeah.
headlined a show a couple of years back at Broadway that I was on.
Oh yeah.
So funny.
Yeah,
Great.
I
What's
think
his
he's
name?
fantastic.
And he's also in a commercial about teeth whitening. You ever see this?
no.
I'll be watching it on TV, and I'll see him. I'm like, I did a show with that guy. I'm in show business.
I know him.
I was on. We were watching a show here once, and remember those? Remember a few years ago, Optimum had those commercials with the movers.
Oh God,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was one of them.
Oh really?
That came out, and I was like,
I know them.
Yeah, I know those guys.
No
And he
wonder
was
you guys
awful, by
suck.
the way.
You know,
Have your
that's,
autograph?
it's so funny. I have a friend who did a commercial too. One of those cocaine ruined my life commercials.
I learned it from you, Benny.
I was waiting for her to say my name.
So
She's like, but I remember she borrowed an album. I'm sorry.
No, you're great.
She borrowed an album of mine, and she opens up with, "I sold everything I had for cocaine." My record, my fucking album.
Is that my Beatles?
Yeah.
Soul?
That's where it went. I thought I dropped it when I was moving.
Jackson Brown, Running on Empty, the live Jackson Brown live album. You fucking bitch! You sold my album and stuck it up your nose.
Timmy. Here he is.
What's
going on with Sallie?
He's thin and dressed up. Look at him.
Look at him. He's so
Who's looking at me? What?
Looking good. I'm sorry I didn't wear my
Is that
vest.
white or pink? Oh no, dude, this is.
Or am I having a stroke?
Salmon, okay.
Oh, it's sad.
Wow.
Sound on my
Get it right.
I feel we should be playing funeral music because you're going to die tomorrow.
I hope so.
I mean, you have always said that Sonny Bono is your spirit animal.
Was the Kennedy?
Oh man,
Didn't the Kennedys die like the same weekend from hitting a tree?
Yeah.
The same weekend as Sonny Bono?
I think so.
was it the same weekend?
Wow.
Was it the same?
Wow,
I just it was
weekend. That's the weekend I want to go skiing.
Well, because it was funny. Oddly enough, it was 1998, and I actually was skiing when it happened. It was the last time I skied. I also tumbled down.
Killed Sonny Bono? Is that what
Were you
you're
like, but did you say to yourself, "Oh no, it's happening"? The ski lifts are starting to rise up and take us out.
Oh my god.
What did you say? I got you
This is maximum overdrive, man.
Dude, get the headset. So,
No, I got him. But yeah, if
so
you
loud.
can sit in there, that's fine.
No, I can't.
Yeah, can you turn
Even
the
with
volume
my
down?
new.
I try to kill myself every
My
night
ears
hitting
are
trees.
very loud.
Pothead.
Too loud?
Yeah.
yeah, that speaker's.
Look, is that me?
Okay.
That is you.
You, that skinny guy.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not even
Tim?
skinny. I look like I should be fucking dealing you cards.
You look skinny because you're standing next to me, okay?
You look like you need a book bag and you're heading to school.
That's how we see you, Tim. I'm so happy you're finally.
I am.
getting to
It's.
see.
I honestly look like I sell hand forged knives at a farmer's market.
You do look like Richard Monty or something. Hey, everybody, come over here and let's see what we got.
You got it.
What was I
Support that
thinking?
farmer's market next week. It's inside, so it's all
What?
right.
I was like, oh, you sold out a crowd. We're a vet. Yeah, like, what a douche.
Go to that
You
powwow.
look good.
Yeah, man. Now, you have a secret. You've been losing weight for how many months now?
I started in February of 21.
Man, and look at you, man. You look terrific.
Thank you.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen you in a while. Last time I saw you, I think, was in person when we ran a race.
And yeah, it did not go well.
That
And that was
for anybody.
But now you look terrific. You're
I'll raise Boozy right now. Let's do it. Get that. Where the fuck is he?
Right down the hallway. That would be awesome.
You also have a refreshed look in your face, like you look younger and more vibrant.
Yeah, because I'm not clutching my chest every 3 fucking seconds.
Having a continuous heart attack ages a guy.
I mean, breathing is helpful, apparently.
I hear it is.
Who knew?
Billy's like, I hear
I don't know if you knew this. A lot of people didn't know this, but breathing's really good.
Breathing is good.
Wow.
It's helpful.
You're like a whole different person, man. God bless you, my
Thank
friend.
Thank you. It's
Look phenomenal.
fucking big up Tracy Gold for.
Tracy Gold that's from the Family that TV show, right?
That's from the Family of that TV show. Yes.
Yeah. What was the show again? Family Matters.
Didn't that guy
Family Matters.
Family
That was Apple.
Ties Matters.
Family Ties.
It wasn't Family Ties.
So you know Tracy
Family
Gold?
tied up in the basement.
What was it? What was the name of that show?
Is that Truman Capote?
It was the. Oh my
With
God!
Alan
Now I'm
Thicke.
blanking out. And people are screaming at home. All three of them.
Yeah, the people watching are lighting up the phone lines.
It was the one with Kirk Cameron.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Growing Pain.
Growing Pain. That was the
I
one.
never
Yeah.
watched. It's another one in there.
Growing Pain. Yes.
you-
I'll be here all show.
You thanking Tracy Gold? How's she involved in this?
She had an eating disorder. It was very famous.
Really? Oh, that's right.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
but you don't have an eating disorder.
I mean, there's an occasional finger down the throat.
No, dude, you gotta go on that route. But no, so you're thanking Tracy Gold for being sick?
I think she's well now. I mean,
I thought maybe she inspired
Or
you.
she's
like
dead,
She,
I
like
have
she
no
was
idea.
your Jenny Craig or something, or she was like,
Like
somebody
is-
you can call up and go, Tracy, I'm dying for pizza, and she's like talks you through it, because pizza is my crack.
I love pizza. I mean, I give myself one cheat day a week, and it's Fridays, and I will fucking binge any pizza I can be around.
Now I've started a
Any
diet-
pizza?
Any pizza.
Any pizza?
There's some
Any
places
pizza
not
that's
open
over-
anymore.
Let me explain
There's
something.
places that are open.
Let me explain something,
Places
Tony.
that are
I've lost 130 pounds. That's a lot of starving. I would blow him for the fucking taste of my mouth.
Oh yeah, would you come over here? I got
I would.
in the back.
God bless the guy that blows me. God bless.
It's the greatest blowjob that ever existed. That blowjob was so fucking amazing. He's the most amazing.
The thing is that nobody was doing blowjobs before.
To be fair, I've got one of the greatest penises that you can be. He's just fucking fantastic.
That Jim
It's a
Sallie
fucking-
at me, he's a great
He's
guy.
fucking absolutely amazing. Fantastic,
The best.
He trombones it too. He gives all
He doesn't reach around. He tickles the
whole
belly
thing.
thing.
You've got a gift. It's a whole thing.
got a gift. You got a
Fucking,
gift.
he rings the dinner bell. It's everything's good.
He's squeezing the laundry. Get the water out of the laundry. Water out of the laundry.
Yeah, he knows how to work those hands.
Pay attention to the neighbors.
It helps me close my rings. That's burn those calories. Well, I'm in Benny's way. I'm moving.
No, you're
No,
not.
dude, you're awesome, brother.
We're gonna see what's going on with the show. No, you're staying. Sit down, Benny.
It's
Good
his show
God.
out there, Ben.
He's getting ready to go.
I gotta go check it out.
He's got
Thank
a
you,
show
people.
to do.
All right.
Tim Saliani, everybody, and come on out and check him out. He performs all over Long Island, and tonight he's here at
It's nice that it's sold out.
at
too.
Governor's, a sold
Oh,
out
yeah.
show. It's his show. It's the Tim Saliani's Shut Up Stupid show, where he has all his friends. Like the whole Long Island scene is floating around here today. I think like all the who's who of the local comedy scene.
Yeah, this is sort of our very heavy into our section, especially as I'm looking at Joe Winchell immediately out of the place.
Yes, we're talking about you, Joe.
Yeah. Weasley away.
I feel bad, Andy. I walked out there. I didn't even realize it was him. I was like, oh, if you're going up tonight, why don't you stop in?
I'm like, I've been on your show like 5 times. That's cool, man.
Is there something? Is your hair different?
No, I have less of it.
Is that what it is? You're getting what I have?
Yeah, I'm getting
Matter of
it.
fact, I think he's still.
I was gonna
I
go
think
with
he's
the
still
full ball.
wearing what he was wearing when he was on the show.
I was rough that morning. I remember telling you, I was like, no, but it was 2 days.
The next night.
Yeah.
The next night, I saw you out east, and I said, I hugged you hello, and I looked at you, and I'm like, is this the same clothes you had on yesterday morning?
You're being, for dramatic effect, it was much more of matter of fact and funnier than that. I got out of the car to go to a show, and Andy's the first guy standing there. He just looks at me smoking a cigarette, goes, Same clothes as yesterday. And I'm like, yeah.
But then what cracked me up, and I think it was after we were off the air, we're talking about stuff like this, but then 2 seconds later, you're fucking quoting Shakespeare.
Yeah, I studied Shakespeare. I studied Shakespeare. I actually just worked with a couple kids. They were like, "Can you help me?" And I'm like, "Ugh." I'm like, "Here it is."
Mike Nicolia just hit you. Go get him.
Mike, no, it's a love tap. It's a love tap.
No, he hit you. I saw it.
I'll do it in front of the audience.
Is he putting you
on
up?
the main stage?
A2 Brute Day?
No, on the main stage?
Yeah.
Oh, Tim?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just here. I'm just happy to be here. Don't say that stuff.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
I appreciate the good vibes.
Why don't you introduce him and let everybody know who we got.
Oh yeah, Joe Winchell.
Joe Winchell is there.
Joe Winchell's here. He's probably the comic that has traveled the furthest.
Yeah, on a daily basis.
Where are you from?
I'm from Sag Harbor.
Oh, you're out in Sag Harbor.
Yeah,
I
all
love
the way
Sag
out there.
Harbor, bro.
Yeah, nobody fucking knows.
But isn't
about
that
it.
like an hour from your house?
It's about 45 minutes from my house. I go there all the time because the beach is over there.
Oh yeah. We got to get there early before it gets
Dude,
flooded.
there's a secret beach I go to over there.
Just the nude beach.
Secret
Cool.
beach.
Yeah,
Is there a nude beach out there?
It's one where I seen him there. That's where I knew.
I'm the guy giving wristies in the parking lot in a Zorro mask.
I still owe you $10 for that.
Thank you for taking credit.
No, dude, there's a beach like there's the golf course over there. If you go all the way through the back,
Yeah.
through the woods.
Yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, it's a fucking awesome beach.
I got news for you. That's not so secret anymore.
Yeah,
Everybody fucking goes there.
I know,
Goddamn
dude. I was
GPS.
pissed off. Yes, I was mad about
Oh
that.
my god.
That's right.
Steve.
Hello, Steve.
Stopping by. Feeling better?
Looking good.
Nice.
Welcome to the club.
All right. Benny giving up his microphone for Steve. That's very nice of Benny.
Very nice.
Papa Squad, trench coat man.
Benny's a
Trench
team
coat
player.
man.
How's here?
I'll be back.
All right, brother.
This is cool. I feel like we're flying a helicopter right now.
You guys should write a story about me. Oh yeah, why is that? Because I'm so fucking good.
We look like the casting couch for the robbers of the next Home Alone.
Yeah, I definitely. When this is the screenshot of the porn on the thumbnail, I go right by.
You know you're in for a good time.
So is this your first time on camera? No.
Okay, so you know you're gonna have to take your clothes off. So if we could just get you to take your clothes off now,
Yeah. No. And just bend
I-
over.
spread over.
Can I leave the trench coat on but the clothes off?
Andy, you look like
the heart
every guy.
monitor. Yeah.
You look like Ed Powers' brother, Andy Powers. Just feel like you're a guy that would wear a kimono as he interviews a girl right before they're about to get
I'm a
fucked.
little offended that you don't think I'm all those guys.
Yeah.
You do. I can see Eddie being cast as like a pornographer in a movie.
It's true.
He'd be like, "Hey, sweetheart."
It's just the mustache.
It is.
it?
Well,
Yeah.
it's the
Without
glasses,
the mustache.
See that little beaver?
Without
Don't believe that was the best.
Yeah, he's like, "Make it smile. I want to see it smile."
Well, Billy once introduced me. I think it was a Mike.
Yeah.
As that I looked like a hipster Ned Flanders.
That's right. Yeah.
I always say that I can't trust Andy because he looks like the magician who tried to kill Frosty.
That's right.
I just wanted my head back.
Dude, you should totally take the stage with that hat on.
That's a reference of the night for me.
Happy birthday.
Like the first time Billy met it.
Well, yeah, didn't I show you the memes I made? Like when I took a still shot of the girl, can't remember her name, riding Frosty down.
Oh, that little girl.
And,
Yeah.
and what I wrote was, "This is not what I meant. I want you to ride me, Karen." I'm like, how did this not get any traction? So,
What, did you just get on the mic what Bosie was whispering over to Joe?
No.
What were you guys whispering?
Just something about.
You know, it's not polite to keep
Let's
it
go do
secret.
coke in the
Yeah,
bathroom.
Jeff. It's not polite to keep it secret.
don't sell yourself short. You're not too smart.
Oh,
True, very true.
Jeez, jeez.
Very true. But I just got done coming from back there. I saw Rich. Finishing. No.
Did he go up yet?
And I'm like, I thought you were only going to finish on me.
How did Rich Ray went up and he did good.
Yeah?
He did good, like expected.
Okay.
So,
Very nice.
very nice, warm, welcoming crowd.
Welcome.
No, they're good.
the
They're
irony,
good. They're good. They're good. So.
But sold out there, right?
Yeah.
Completely
packed.
sold out.
Didn't have to wait too long for Jay to
And
get
that's with
started.
the new capacity too.
Right, yeah.
That's crazy.
They could have just done 2 shows. And originally. I'm sorry, I'm a little high today.
Are you not drinking still?
I had a beer.
You have a beer. You're allowed to
a
drink?
Bud Light. I have to cut my alcohol intake in like half. They said.
In half?
Yeah.
You're going to have to keep your eye on him at work, aren't you?
Yeah, you know Rocco. Big
Was
Alky.
that the problem? Was that
Yeah,
part
was
of
that-
They
it?
said that like excessive
we've already drawn
drinking
up-
can cause it.
We've already drawn up
okay.
the pink slip.
Caffeine, so no coffee. There's I'm exhausted.
Damn.
This is the medical show here at Governor's Comedy.
You're in the triangle right now, Joe.
Yeah, you might catch some
might
bad
catch some
heart.
heart things.
Well, if you want medical advice, this is the guys you want to get it from.
Jay and Marco walking by.
Can someone please
Our headliner tonight.
page Dr. Rizzuti?
There he is! How are you, sir?
I'm good.
Good to see you, man.
You guys live?
We're live right now.
All right.
Right now, how you doing?
How's it going, man?
Good to see
I'm
you.
good. John Marco.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. How you doing?
Hello.
Sally,
How you doing?
Jeff,
How you doing?
and then these are homeless
Billy,
guys
Joe,
who we don't
Steve.
we don't know. Right?
Welcome.
We're going to fist fight later in the parking lot. You should watch.
Sure. It's just as cold in here as it is out there. So
Gold
that's
Star.
good.
Well, stick around. It'll get sweatier.
Sure. Sure. Steve. Sorry.
Posey, what are you doing?
I'm getting ready to like.
This is the welcoming. This is our welcome.
Why are you down on one knee?
Proposal. No, you're down there. No.
Do you
That
do you have time?
Go ahead,
You want to sit?
Yeah, I got
time.
Very nice. Let's set time real quick.
Very nice.
I got 5 minutes. No.
Posey wanted to blow a headliner. You get it.
So what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. Good.
Do you have
after the show, I think.
what's that?
Blowjob after the show.
We'll get Posey come right in and.
There were some opera singers. They wouldn't have an orgasm. They wouldn't have sex the night before. They said it
Boxers,
kept them Vera. Boxers too.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
big thing in boxing.
Is that a real thing? Like if you fuck, if you're like a combat
No,
sport?
I think it's
a
probably
mental.
more of a mental thing.
What is it? I just had my balls empty. What is to be concerned about?
I think it's all that proteins that
Yeah,
you're letting
you
out.
feel like you.
If you would
That
stop
tension.
jerking off, you'd be headlining. So
Just met him.
No, he's absolutely right.
I hope everybody's taking note of that. As,
This guy reminds me of my dad.
Speaking of taking notes, those are notes actually for tonight's show?
They're just positive affirmations. It says you're smart, you're talented. It's the audience's fault. That's all I need.
so do you normally do any
Wise words.
pre-show rituals, or you go over your thing, or like
I go over my
disturbing you
thing.
right
I'm really
now?
nerdy. I got my laptop out. Don't talk to anyone.
Oh, you
Not
actually-
fun at all.
Are you actually just saying that because you just need to get out of the room because Mario's in there?
Not even in the room.
Mario, I learned a lot from Mario. I learned a lot of Italian curse words and all this stuff.
Great. Mario teaches about some New York shit. Some Brooklyn stuff. Where are you from? You from New York?
I grew up Maryland, Potomac, Maryland.
Oh, cool. All right.
But I had a family live in Greenwich Village a long time.
Oh, nice.
My mom grew up in Long Island.
Oh, cool. Where in the island?
I don't know. On stage, I say Belmore. I say she grew up in Little Israel, which is a Hebrew for Belmore. That's what I say. And the reason I came up with that, she grew up, I think, at Great Neck. But on the way, first time I was at Belmore, I asked someone, I was like, "Where's the Jewish part of Long Island?" They were like, "Say Belmore."
Well, your eyes are open.
Yeah.
There.
So I felt bad the other day when you did the show. At least I don't think I asked you about your podcast and if you wanted to tell them where to find it and all that stuff.
Yeah, I got a podcast. It's called The Downside. And it's we just complain about a lot of shit. We have a lot of cool guests. I want to get James on there. I was thinking about it. I wonder if he'd do it.
I would love to see that.
James is really funny. I mean, like he
very
talks in a way. Every time I just sit, and I'm like,
he gets a few in him. He talks even more.
Sure. I'll have him at 3:30 p.m. He'll be a couple drinks in, I'm sure.
I've never seen him on a podcast yet.
I want to ask
Why
him.
has no one ever booked James?
Because he always says no.
He says no.
One time he was on Channel 5 News.
He'll say,
I seen him
That's
on
the only time-
during the COVID.
Rosanna Scotto or nobody.
every story's a sex story with James. My God.
James,
You're
if I find out Fauci and he fucking shuts down this club, let's just say someone's gonna get their legs broken.
he's either killing someone or fucking
saying Fauci could get shut down too. Just saying he could be shut down too.
Fauci's got some nice children. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm saying bad things happen to people all the time, and no one says nothing. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know how he's a pretty old guy. Just saying he's a pretty old guy.
So how do you,
one swing, both knees. That's how it is.
He'd be a great guest, man. I
Yeah,
think so,
absolutely.
yeah.
Sure.
How do you do you prepare any differently depending on where your show is? Like,
I mean, I'm recording some festival in 2 weeks. It's for a channel on SiriusXM called Laugh USA.
Oh, yeah, I
and
love
it's
that.
super
Laugh
clean.
USA.
But Laugh
Yeah.
USA is super
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to work all the fucks out. I'm like, you're trying to see it. Like there's some joke. The word hand jobs involved, and I'm seeing if making out works. And it's like I don't know. We'll see.
I guess.
So I get the clean shit out, and then all of a sudden, halfway through the show, I start fucking everything that moves. And it's
I
the kind of
swear
show
to God,
we do.
comedians and porn stars, they're so close in the business. They really are.
Yeah. Neither of us are getting paid what we should be.
Exactly.
It's just that attractiveness gene.
Yeah.
They always try to go to the mainstream. Like the porn star wants to be a real legitimate, like she wants to be on a TV show or something, and that's the same thing. So I see your point.
We just want to be legitimized. We're not whores.
Yeah.
Are you a porn star?
Yeah. OnlyFans is Max Rockhard at
Max Rockhard.
There's a buddy of mine
Sure.
who used to always say, like, "Oh, I recognize you. Where do I recognize you from?" I used to bartend with the guy, and the guy would go, well, I did a lot of gay porn in the 80s.
Amazing.
That's how he opened.
amazing.
He's like,
Yeah,
oh, that
yeah.
must be what you recognize.
And he's
from.
like, I went by the machine.
All you guys look like you could be part of a porn film crew.
I'm the boom
boom operator.
I'm like, get closer to his cock.
I would be the bear.
No,
You're the star of the movie.
No, you're the guy on the camera doing it up right here. You're that guy.
Let me get the ball shot.
He gets the lens with his glasses got a little splash on him.
Oh, so you're the guy that wipes the lens off after the guy jizzes on it.
Bring him in.
Oh my
We
God.
need the cleaner. He comes in.
All right, cut. Wipe. Come in. All right. Is it sparkling? All right, let's shoot this again. Bend over.
I didn't like the light.
Suck it.
You know, out of every porn I've ever seen, I don't think anybody said I don't like the light.
Are there awards for that? Are they like giving best lighting awards out?
I bet
Yeah,
they-
AVN, the AVN
They do
awards.
give out
Yeah.
best lighting
Do they do
awards,
lighting
yeah.
and cinematography and all that? I know they do.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think the
saw-
bar's lower. For lighting, it's like, he turned on the light.
and the AVNs, they usually bring in big comedians to host it and
Listen,
work
I'd fucking love to do it. That'd
Oh,
be so
yeah,
much
yeah,
fun.
Awesome,
It'd be
man.
What a
amazing.
wild world.
UL could not be here tonight,
Dude, I want to give
so
out
I'm accepting the award for UL.
I'm going to swap out with Mario.
All right, Mario.
Mario's
is
here.
here.
Mario.
A good buddy, Mario. What's up, brother? Pound it, baby. Yeah.
What's shaking?
I love Mario. He's been on the road for a while. Yeah, man. You've been out there doing your thing all over the place. Florida, Boston. Where
The
have you
couch is
been?
like, thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, so you're playing both stages tonight, Mario?
Yeah.
Look at
of course. Mario knows how to play it.
Absolutely.
He knows how to work and get stage time.
more of something.
What's up? Mount Rushmore.
Thanks, unfunny neighbor, for dropping by.
Glad I can help. I'll get your lawnmower back to you probably never. I sold it for drugs.
How are you, Mario? How you been?
I'm good.
It's been a
How are
while,
you
yeah.
guys?
Doing
It's
all
been
right.
it's been a while. I haven't been in this beautiful radio room in a while.
Tell us about your adventures. Where you've been?
I've been everywhere, like Johnny Cash. Blessed year, thank God. I do a show in the city, LOL, and a few other places, but I was on the road. I was in Florida. Started out in Boca, ended up in Orlando, and then ended up back in Boca.
Nice.
And just worked, and I got to open.
You never go ass to mouth.
No,
Boca means mouth.
Boca. Yes, I know what it means. I'm Italian, right?
Yeah. I don't know. You're doing it for me. I did Rosetta Stone. All I learned was Rosetta. That's it.
Oh my God! I gotta teach this kid some lingo.
He said he was learning a lot from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buffalo.
Bafangu.
What else have you
They all have
teaching him?
fungu in them. That's all I know.
What are you teaching him, Mario?
Well, you say forget about it. We say bafango.
Yeah, okay.
They say kita mut. I say drop dead. I don't care.
He tells me. He says go home to your girlfriend and say you are the most beautiful putana I've ever seen in my life. I say Mario, thank you. Mario, thank you so much.
Beautiful donna, not butana. Butana.
That's why I say my parents are divorced, but he'd always tell me, he's Italian, he'd say, son, remember, la familia è tutto. Family is everything, but your mommy is a beach.
The butana is what we drop off on the corner by the 7-Eleven.
so you... I'm just fucking. I gotta go get ready, you guys. But this was fun,
dude. Yeah,
thank you
so much.
Give it up for John Marco.
Thank you, guys.
Kick some ass out there, buddy.
Yeah, have a great set.
He's a great kid.
Yeah, man. Also,
Thank you.
My
pleasure.
Very cool.
Have you worked with him before?
Yes, I work with John Marco in the city. LOL.
He seems great.
Great kid.
Yeah.
Great kid, down to earth. And what I like about him is that he's
Mouth like a velvet glove.
mouth like a velvet glove. Well, I come from Brooklyn. I tell people to go fuck themselves. My mouth's not velvet.
You need the Potomac water for that. So.
Yeah, you're right about that. They need the bleach and the
in the buttholes?
I
don't know what you're
the
talking
thing
about.
you plunge
The plunger.
the brush you wash the toilet with. That's what I mean.
That's just a toilet brush, right? No, I think so. I'm just
it's like Scarecrow. It is what it says.
Toilet brush.
I have a question about Italian insults that I've always wanted to ask.
Ask Mario. He's the
I
expert.
wanted to,
Yeah, we
like,
got the
what
expert.
does half a momo mean?
Half a momo. You say half a fanook.
You're not a full momo.
Yeah.
A momo is somebody that's, he may have banged his head when he was, somewhere in his life. He banged as a kid. It's a momo. He's a little
Mario,
stupid.
what's worse, a full momo or half a momo?
Yeah, what's a full momo?
Well,
I would imagine half is worse.
Why? But now you're only half of a momo.
Half a momo, listen, is the same shit. Full momo's half a momo. He's a jackass. He's not proud. He's what is the son of the father who did fucked up things in his life. But the son, he's a momo. He can't even do the shit his father did. So the father has to get the shotgun, take him out back, and go.
Wow.
So here's my thing.
So a half a momo needs to get put down.
What about
Momo?
That's the best
a full
answer.
momo, in my mind, that's a full momo.
Yeah.
So a half a momo is you don't know what you're gonna get.
in Brooklyn we call him a pineapple, and you call.
Mario knows.
Fucking pineapple, motherfucker, momo.
But listen.
What did you call me? What did you call me?
Fucking
You call me a pineapple?
Call me a
Don't you ever call me a pineapple.
But
I'm more
listen.
like a macadamia nut. You're gonna go with the Hawaii thing.
No, we're not doing Hawaii. Listen, let me tell you something. The best part is when you got one, and I got nothing against anybody's anything. If you're a half a momo and a or a full fanook, because now you're totally fucked up, and you're fucking dumb and
Is
gay.
that a phenomo?
Wow.
Half a fanook is hard.
You're half a fanook.
Never heard that
Fanook,
before.
but it don't mean that he's gay. It could be he just does the things that are fanook.
On the
But
DL.
That's
listen,
my thing is I don't know if a half of something is worse.
If you're so
I think it's
stupid,
worse.
I think you're so stupid you're half as stupid. That's how I always take it.
That leaves
Like
out
you're not good at anything.
Not good at anything.
you can still be
perfect,
half smart if you're
Yeah.
half.
but you know what?
No,
I
you don't know what
believe.
that other half could be.
I believe whatever you are. Look at me. I'm not to be spoken, but I've been half of everything that you want to put on the thing. It's like a burger. I'm a bad burger for a heart attack.
What?
I'm confused, but
Because
yeah,
I'm saying
Going with that. Let's go smoke.
I'm saying
And he's like,
I want to enjoy this 100%. I don't want to half a momo this.
are you sharing?
What?
yeah,
yeah, we'll
I got
pass it
cigarettes.
around.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
That was a joke.
I thought it was a joke too. I went right over my fucking head.
You're a tall guy.
What are you talking about? He said, let's go smoke. And I said, are you sharing?
Oh yeah.
Are you really a half a Momo?
Here's my badge.
I think we got a half a Momo right here in Impressive.
Wow, we actually have a half a Momo in
Right,
the crowd
it's like
tonight.
having illustrations to prove your point.
I love being insulted by Italians. It feels like I earned something.
Yeah, especially when a half a Momo is like he's a half a pineapple, and then you get a fenouil. So the pineapple gives you
In the name of
How is a pineapple?
the island of Dr. Moreau is going on.
How is a
here.
pineapple
What's a Mama
insulting?
Luke? What's a Mama Luke?
A Mama Luke is a Momo. He's a Mama Luke. He's a,
That's a
he's
full Momo?
No, he's Mama Luke. He's just.
How would you
he's
say
just
Mama Luke in English? What's the English version?
Momo.
I worked with a
Our mouths work the same.
Sicilian guy that used to say that all the time. I was just wondering why. I never knew what it meant.
You know what a chooch is?
No, fucking chooch over
I'm-
here.
Chooch, I'm looking at one.
Wow!
In the room roasting.
That's so great. I can't wait to tell Fat Jay, hey, thanks for asking me to come down to the comedy club tonight. I really appreciate it.
And they call him a cooch. You
Listen,
fucking cooch.
I got
You
roasted by
fucking
Mario. I'm
pineapple
good.
Momo.
I feel good.
Listen,
Thank you.
we're all here for good laughs.
Nah, it's an honor to
I
be
will
roasted.
say this.
Yeah, yeah.
I will say Italian insults are the best.
I'm Irish, so I just take it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
top
can
of the
use
morning.
it, but you can reuse them.
Do you need a leprechaun?
Because the
Oh
Long
my!
Island,
No, I outgrew my leprechaun, as
Dude.
you can see.
No,
if
right
you,
here.
dude, if you leave Long Island,
Yeah.
you're Italian no matter where. Like,
That's what it
it's-
is.
Yeah.
It's the same accent everywhere. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, you must be Italian.
They
I'm
think
like,
you're
yeah.
Italian. Like for me, when I was in North Carolina, I thought I was Italian all the time, and I said, "You fucking half a Momo, I'm not fucking Italian."
No, but you know when you go and you open your window, like I was in Boca, I didn't drive. I was and I go, oh, you going this way? Yo, you going this way? You are? Then hold the fuck back, cause we gotta go first. Guy goes, where you from? I said, I'm from Brooklyn. Oh, okay. Right away, go. Because he's like, are you in the mob? I was like, yeah, the mob. The mob of my shoe. Get the fuck.
That's so funny.
Damn, man. Yeah,
No,
Mario's
so this guy just told me he's Irish. Let's clear this, okay? We are in the month of March for St. Patrick's Day. And I asked him about a leprechaun, and he goes, no, I grew up out of it. And I go, no, you need one? I'm right here.
He does. You've played a leprechaun before, right?
Yeah, at a cigar lounge last year, the guy goes, you got to go in there and be mean and offend people. I go, no fucking problem.
You
Get
just
the
call everybody
fuck
a
out.
Momo.
As an Irish
And a
guy, I
grapefruit.
see that as a stereotype.
You hired the right person.
I walked in, the guy goes, he goes, you want corned beef and hash? I go, you got the hash? Pack it up. Fuck the corned beef. Remember the guy goes, how old is it, lean? I go, leans against the wall. Get the fuck out of the way.
And the whole time you're dressed up as a leprechaun.
Yeah. That's fine.
I like the idea of Mario just as a leprechaun, just insulting people and Irish jigging away.
You have to have a fiddler with you.
He's not even Irish. He's Italian.
Listen, you get a Brooklyn guinea to come do your leprechaun. Believe me, I did a good job.
Have you booked it for this year yet? Are you doing it again this year?
I'm waiting on some people to tell me yes. Are they holding a conversation while I'm talking? Do they not know I'm Sicilian? Hey, bring the
Hey,
food in.
Bozy.
Keep it down.
Dull roar.
You
No.
Momo. You half a Momo.
You have a Momo.
Where do you get
Whichever's
that?
worse.
Pineapple. You fucking pineapple.
I'm going to cover all
Watch
bases.
this, watch
Your
this,
Momo
watch
and
this.
half a Momo.
Watch this. Oh, Buzzy, where'd you get that at the flea market?
Oh, but it looks good on you.
Bozy
It
looks like
good
he's
on you,
going
though.
to a Halloween party dressed as Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
He just needs the ball. Hey, Adrian.
Hey, Officer Cobretti.
He looks like an undercover agent from 1975.
You're a disease. I'm
The
the cure.
Oh, Cobra, the best.
Yeah.
You know that movie came about, right? That was supposed to be Beverly Hills Cop.
Fancy for
Oh, really?
Tim
There
Gage.
he is. Tim
Holy.
Gage in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Popping in. Too late, they're already in. That's right. Mario, have you ever called him
Hey,
a
Tim.
Momo or half a Momo?
Who?
Uh,
No, Tim is a gentleman. You don't call him man of
Tim's
respect.
Irish, and he knew.
He never.
And
Irish.
knew what?
What a half a Momo.
Yeah.
Say if Italian.
That's Dom Marrera's best bit.
Momo.
No.
Hey, Momo.
Dom Marrera was in Ireland, and he was drinking with all the guys, and it got about 6:30 in the morning, and he went to leave. He goes, I got to go to the hotel, and like, Dom Marrera, you half a guinea fag. Hey, I'm going home early.
See, what was I just telling you? I just told them all about that.
Yeah.
Momo, half a Momo and a Finook.
And a pineapple.
Pineapple.
Hilarious.
That's so funny.
I don't know if Dom can do that joke anymore, but that's knowing Dom, he's doing it anyway.
Yeah.
Knowing after the shit I just said, I'm gonna be freaking be writing thank yous and apologies.
But you do have to respect the Irish for their use of the C word.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
My grandmother
part
loved
of the
it.
vernacular.
It is.
It is part of the vernacular.
What's the C word?
Cunt. See you next Tuesday.
Yes.
Concher. Concher.
You got to say it the way they say it and you get away with cunt.
Yes.
Concher. Bloody cunt.
Actually, that's what Mick Thomas said. The priest that he was learning in school used to say that. Quit acting like a cunt and get it and do your work.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Well, that was just everyday language.
Everybody said it.
Quit acting like a little cunt.
I worked with a bunch of Irish, like off the boat, and oh my god.
Yeah. I used to work in the restaurants with a lot of Irish guys.
We got souvenirs now.
Is that an air freshener?
Go ahead. Everybody
Air
gets an air
freshener.
freshener.
What do you, how much are we
Oh,
selling this
Billy.
stuff for? $29.99.
What's the matter?
The low, low price.
$29.99 for people to buy these.
Sure.
$29.99. You get a govsradio.com 516-465-39. Go fuck yourselves. No, just kidding.
Gagoots, you out of here, brother?
Take
Benny.
care, Benny.
Good
Good seeing you,
night.
brother.
Great seeing you. Benny
Now we can
Gagoots
finally
from
talk
Zuni.
about him.
Reminds me of Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does
did
kind
a
of have
little bit.
that
The hat
vibe
and the
going right now.
beard, Yeah.
Speaking of Steven Spielberg, I was in Orlando. I was in Universal, and I snuck in.
You stuck
Like
in
under
at
the
Disney World?
turnstiles?
Yeah, I did it. I pulled it back. I watched this side on security. I pulled it back, and I went right into the gift shop. I said, "A fungal to you too."
Nice. I didn't even know you. I didn't know it was.
It was possible to sneak in. It's like Disney World has such strong security.
Yeah,
Like
if
they're
you
using
get-
Lockheed and Martin people.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
I tried to do it the right way to buy a ticket. Guy goes $206.
Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah.
$206. You haven't seen me? Do I look like I have $206 for you? I said, we're at the casino, maybe. Not for you. I said, watch me, and I'll be doing my work. And,
Nice.
I went on every ride
Wow, really? Damn. You had the best day ever.
twice.
twice.
I got 2 pictures on Splash Mountain.
You were living your best life, Mario. Wow.
Nice.
That's awesome, man.
See, if
Yeah.
any of us
the
tried
man.
to sneak in, we get clotheslined by Donald Duck like that.
Yeah. He'll be like,
Yeah.
and then he just point you out.
You find out there's soldiers underneath
What
him.
happened
Did I ever tell you guys about the time I got in a fight with Chip from Chippendale?
Wait, what?
Like a legit.
Yeah, like a legit fight.
Is this
What
why your
happened?
daughter
Would you
doesn't
tug his
speak to you
tail or
anymore?
something?
So I was 15. My dad brought us down there because he was trying to make up for not being there.
Chippendale.
And so we're sitting at like one of their big dining things, and we're at a
In
round
Brooklyn?
table. And they come. What's that?
In Brooklyn?
No. This
in
is at Disney
Orlando.
World.
Follow the story.
And put a mile per hour
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
odometer up here. But so they're walking around and
Character breakfast or
Chip.
something?
Well, it was
Yeah.
dinner. It was dinner,
Yeah.
and Chip comes up, and we're all laughing and joking around. And
How old are you?
I say to I'm 15.
You're 15.
And I say to my dad, "Hey, Dad, you have any recipes for chipmunk from Vietnam?" And
You're
Chip
such an
took this
asshole.
fucking seriously.
Chip was pissed.
And came. I guess I was the last straw.
Nothing worse than a
And
piss.
came over, was trying to pull me out of the chair, and I'm like, we're all dying laughing. But then
Meanwhile, he's got
there's that one point where you're like, oh shit, this is actually happening. So I got up and that's when Goofy came and broke it up. I swear to God.
Hi, everybody. Hi. We got to stop this.
We can't have physical confrontation.
We got to stop it now.
Sing away the world, fellas.
You know, you want to know? I thought he meant Chippendales. The
The
guys
strippers?
That was a whole nother story. He got teabagged at the end of that one. But
I got too many stories about that place.
So anyway, Andy's sitting
Who
there,
was
and
he
this guy
calling a
comes,
half on Momo?
Thanks, Tim.
I was Quacker Jack once at a Long Island Ducks game.
Nice.
Back when
There
I
you go.
when I had 2 legs, and it was freaking torture. You sweat like you wouldn't believe in these damn things. I was in it for 6 hours, and I was by the end of the day I was so mad, and I've told this story before. you wear the mask, you're getting so hot in there that it gets all fogged up. You can't see.
Yeah, because they got those big eyes that you have to look out of.
So the story that I've told before, and I swear to God this is true, I'm walking around and a kid is now tugging on my leg. He wants to say hi or whatever. But I couldn't, really kind of get my
focus on it.
I couldn't focus. Thank you.
Spot, yeah.
So I go to look down at him, and the beak, bam, clocks him right on top of the head. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. But I couldn't speak, so I was just
You were like, what?
But I sweating my ass off for 6 hours. By the end of the game, there were these drunk guys. That
I think Mario has to go, guys.
Oh, okay.
All right, Mario.
Thank you, Mario.
Mario, thanks
Mario.
for stopping in.
Have fun. Pineapple, you.
There you go.
I love you, buddy. Take care. Have a good one.
I feel like I'm stuck between a pineapple and a banana.
But is that the end of the story that Goofy broke it up?
Yeah, and guided
pretty funny.
him to where they had all come
Did they
from.
bring you to Disney jail? Like you think?
Well, I just got to get down to the cellar with the rest of the bad kids.
I had to testify in
Bears, those bears, they're the guards.
and I had to testify in Disney court.
There's a big statue of Walt there.
And they tried to make it look like I was asking for it.
I had someone that I know that was in California. His father was a minister, and him and his brother went on the ski lift, whatever that is called, right?
Right.
And they got high. So they were just smoking a joint, coming back. They get off the ski lift, and they're like, Disney security, come with us.
Fuck.
They call his father in New York and goes, hello, it's Disney security. He's like,
I think
"What?"
somebody's pranking me.
Right, that's what he thought.
Yeah.
And he goes, is something wrong with my kids? He goes, no, it's, we caught him smoking marijuana on the whatever the ski lift is or whatever the hell they call it. And we want to know what you want us to do with him. He goes, just throw him out of the park. What the hell are you it's like in 1970 or something like that.
Prove this is Disney. Put Mickey on the phone.
I like how Disney's so wholesome.
I didn't
They're
realize
like, we're
that
going to call
Disney
your
security.
parents.
Yeah.
They're in their 30s.
They flash like a badge and everything, like a real.
Was it a Mickey?
Oh my God! It was the Gestapo.
The cop hat has ears on it.
It was the SS. It was the SS.
The police hat has the ears. Hey, we're Disney police.
No, I mean, did you ever like walk? Like I remember walking with my kids and stuff like that in Epcot Center.
Epcot Center, yeah.
And there was this drunk guy behind me, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because they're drinking around the world.
Yeah,
Right.
you drink beers all around the world.
Turned around, gone. Had no idea what happened to the guy. They just like took him, went through a fence or something.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
Black-bagged
You
him.
don't see them. Yeah, it's just
They
gone.
black-bagged him.
Yeah,
There's just like a couple German
They
guys.
follow him, they just push him right out the door. You know?
Garroted him.
I think they just tie him up, mask him, and then put him in one of those freaking animatronic things.
Take the bag off his head. He's in a room. So, what made you think you could walk around the magical kingdom like these?
Michael Eisner is like, we shouldn't hire from Chile anymore. That's an 80s reference for anybody.
Everything is an 80s reference with you.
How do you become a Disney police?
Dude, just to become a Disney cast member is like ridiculous.
Right. Yeah.
When I was an actor, like in like my early 20s, I knew a bunch of people that they wanted to be princesses there, and I saw that you get this
You
is
had
real.
guys that wanted to be princesses there.
Yeah. No, this is very. This is
men and women can't be
matter of
friends.
fact, I have some friends that have outfits like that.
They're way ahead of their time.
Oh, you can't tell them they're not a princess.
Yeah, they were way
or
ahead
you'll
of their
hear about
I had a
it.
long conversation with my friend Mike. I'm like, listen, I'm not saying you don't sparkle, Mike. I'm saying they're not going to hire you.
You're not
whatever you want to be.
Show me you talking to that bird again. Show me you talking to that bird.
So what happened? They had to go through all hell, right?
They get a book.
Yes, and they got to go.
My friend
right
she wanted to be Snow White, and it's like you have to be this size, you have to be this, you have to send pictures in this position. I read it was a manual just to audition for these people.
Wow, yeah.
If you want to be in Harry Potter world, you have to sit through a fucking documentary about everything Harry Potter.
Damn, yeah.
I pulled one of the people aside when I was there in Universal. I'm like, is it like, do you want me to get you out of here? Like you seem.
It's blink
So
twice if you want.
I've been laid before. Does that disqualify me?
No, actually,
It is cult-like the way they do it.
you have to like live all in like a dorm and shit.
Yeah.
like I know people that work there. And
The
everything.
semester, well, I knew
You
a
have
few
that-
people that did it's a
Don't they have like a whole world underneath or something where all the employees hang out?
The tunnels.
Yeah.
The tunnels of Disney, so the characters can pop up magically and people can be taken away.
Yeah, but all offices and stuff like that are down
underneath
there
it.
too.
Yeah, and they're actually right now. They're actually building. Disney's building communities. Like you can go live.
Yeah.
Like
There's one in Hawaii.
I'm all for it. Disney is the
Carolina.
cleanest place. Everybody's happy. I'm all for
Yeah,
it.
but how do you want to wake up every morning and see fucking Goofy staring at you like, "Good morning, 6 a.m. Wake
Imagine
up,
the rules to
What
live
makes
there,
you think
though.
that's not every day for him?
I was going to say, poor Sally has to wake up with this face every day.
That would
Just
wear
imagine
thin
the
on me.
rules. You'll have Disney police at your door all the time. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh my god!
Disney police. So I smell marijuana.
That's a
and
total fake world. It's probably like the happiest news on the TV. I'm all for it. Send me
The
that.
thing about with the fogging,
rules, though.
the fogging of the glasses, the eyes. Haven't mascots been around long enough that technology would have
Well,
caught up?
the ones in
with
Disney do
Quackerjack?
have the ones in Disney have
Yeah.
little fans in there and
Right.
exhaust systems and stuff. And
Well,
a lot
Disney is different.
And a lot
Exactly.
of mascots wear headbands.
They're the New York
A
Yankees
ballpark-
of mascots.
A ballpark in Central Islip is different.
Yeah,
than
yeah.
I was gonna say,
My God, my brain.
are you comparing an Imagineer to a couple kids in English class making a fucking costume? Like,
hilarious.
And they yelled at me when I had to go to the bathroom. They got mad at me.
because it takes 6 hours to put on and
Yeah,
off. You can't
pretty
do
much.
This fucking guy.
And then they hired me because it's back then this was the first season that the Ducks were out there. So I don't know if it's still this way, but at the time it was an outside company that handled the entertainment. So they hired me 2 weeks later to do the soccer, the Rough Riders. So I was in this
yeah, okay.
Teddy
That's my
Roosevelt.
favorite
I don't want to hear what you had to dress up
It
as.
was Teddy Roosevelt,
Oh,
a
okay.
kiddie looking.
Oh,
thing.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't get
That's
to
cool.
like
That's a
just
cool
like here's your
costume.
Teddy Roosevelt suit. It's like here's your big head.
No, yeah, it was a big head. It was the same thing. They were just in this whole big
That's a
costume.
cool costume, though.
But same thing. I went to go pee, and the freaking Rough Riders scored while I was peeing. And that was it. Oh my God! They
Sealed the
blasted
deal.
me during the game. I
like how we all understood how sad that was. They scored. Where's the fucking mascot? What is this horse shit?
We're
never coming back here again.
This is like a mascot support meeting.
Right.
Thanks, guys. My name is Tony.
We're all a bunch of stupid sports fans.
They still call him Tony's Gotta Pee. You know, Tony Gotta Pee.
Yeah, you know that Tony gotta
the
be
guy
guy.
Tony. Which one? There's been so many. Tony Gotta Pee. Oh, right, that prick.
guy. Yeah, the one that missed the goal. Yeah,
I'm a mostly scarred.
I remember that guy. Yeah, he had to pee all the time.
yeah. They don't even take him in the Ducks anymore.
They actually don't remember other people who peed. They actually remember you as the
He pulled
person.
a Tony, this guy.
Yeah.
They pull a Tony. Tell the other guy, don't tell me you have to pull a Tony.
When they give the class, we have a saying, don't pull a Tony.
I saw Tony Gotta Pee. You'll never believe this. One leg. I gotta say, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for killing the room, Andy.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Well, I would have been like, well, can he piss in it now? So he can stay in the costume?
Give me a diaper.
Like a wetsuit or
Stadium
something.
towel. Yeah.
We got a built-in colostomy bag for you in this one. This is the new, this is the new Teddy Roosevelt Rough Riders costume.
I'm saying
Give
you
a catheter in the fucking thing.
They can't put a fan in, but they'll put a catheter in.
can shit in it. I'm saying you probably don't want to. Because it gets pretty rough in there.
Rough Riders. It gets pretty rough in there. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job,
As I
man.
level up in front of all you guys, circle of light. It's like a game.
You still look like my uncle that molested me.
I wonder if they call it Tony Gotta Pee.
I like how you think I know.
Or grapefruit.
Yeah, you fucking grapefruit.
So, all right, I'm confused. It's a Saturday night.
Yes, why am I working?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just,
You're
Flying
freaking
up
Tim
around.
Gage for crying out loud.
I have other things I have to do.
Like what?
I don't know.
That's why he's here.
Jesus,
I don't
stop putting me on
know.
the
I'm
spot.
sure there's
Jumping
something.
around. Jumping around.
Do you have any history with Giancarlo Ceresi? Do you
No.
know? No.
I have no idea who he is.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All
that's-
right. He was
I
so
don't
much for
know
that
who other
conversation.
people's- Yeah, well,
You asked the
I don't know.
question.
That was my only question.
you
Shit.
know.
What's next on the list? Shit.
Yeah.
All
I don't
right,
know- I don't
everybody
know
take their
who this
pants
is,
off.
You know?
We're at
But
that
it's good
part.
to see the clubs all packed and everything. I like it.
Really packed.
What do you think of the giggle room? What do you
I
think?
like it a lot.
It looks
Lot-
good,
yeah,
right?
like it a lot. More people in there, and
Right.
it's really, it's a good room for
It
comedy.
is more like a classic
Yeah.
city comedy club.
Just happy it's bigger. Like,
Yes.
I'm just happy it's bigger.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what she said.
Yeah. But also, I went over to Joe DeVito. I went to brokerage, and that was packed.
So you? Because
I went over. I didn't go into a show. I didn't do a spot over there. Just
but you went and then you came back.
Yes. Because I'm a nice guy.
Went down, paid my respects.
Yeah, and it was packed. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. I saw John Ziegler there, Joe DeVito.
Cool.
Brian McKenna.
Oh, okay. And Ziegler seems to be working his way back, huh? So I guess he's doing.
Yes, he's doing better.
He's had his first show back like last month, right? Or
yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's great.
I like John. John's very nice.
John's a great guy, funny
hilarious,
guy.
man.
You know, who were we talking to just a few weeks ago about it? You know, it's not easy to take something like cancer and go up there and make it funny, and John does.
Oh, it's hilarious.
I mean, I remember one night I was working and Joey Cola pulled me aside because I was trying a bit about autism, and Joey was like, "You got to lose it." He goes, "You're not disrespectful or anything." He said, "But it's just a topic that brings people down when they think about it."
Right.
So I've been thinking about that a lot, but again, Ziegler takes a subject like cancer and makes it funny. It's not hard. That's hard to do.
We did spots at McGuire's a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and it was like a caravan of comics and stuff like that. It was like upcoming stars of Long Island or whatever, and we got on the show, and Ziegler goes. I got cancer. I'm telling you that now because I only got 7 minutes.
So good. That's so good.
My point exactly.
That's right. Really exactly.
It's not easy.
No. It is tough on some of the stuff. I mean, even my bits about my son's, ADD and all that other stuff would get,
right.
But people would get offended by it. I'm like, no, you don't see the love behind it. You're looking at it totally different.
So.
Yeah, that's why. Sorry to interrupt, but that's I love that bit.
That
you do. I love it,
yeah.
and it's because. I mean, I guess Joey Cola's point is you're supposed to go there and relax and not have anything that reminds you of your own life. But to have a comic just say your life and what you went through, and then to laugh about it, it's sometimes you want to see a comic who can make you laugh and cry at
Bleed
the same
the
time.
valve.
It's beautiful, So I don't know.
I think too. In this case, I think it's one thing if Tony did that material as featured, but being the MC, maybe it's a different vibe you got to bring.
Yeah, maybe that's a really that's an interesting point.
Yeah, I think if
what was that point?
If he was a featured comic on the bill besides the MC, so when you're MC, you keep it lighter. If
right.
Then
Definitely.
you can get more into
definitely.
it. Yeah.
Bozy said you guys weren't getting a lot of laughs in here, so I came in.
Billy Geyer, ladies.
Yeah, Bozy wouldn't know a laugh if. Yeah, he wouldn't know a laugh.
Just wouldn't know it.
To be honest, I'm just getting tired of sucking in my stomach so the waitresses have room to get back.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm
an obese fella.
Sorry. Can you get me a drink? Sorry.
Can I get 3 Budweiser? Sorry.
Now, any of you guys going up at all tonight? Did they ask anybody? No?
I was hoping, but I don't think they noticed me.
We both stood there. We just made sad eyes at Tim. We
look at Tim like this.
So you drove all the way from Sag Harbor hoping that Tim would throw you up there?
No, I just wanted to come down and hang.
Pathetic.
Oh my God!
You should stay home.
How shitty is your life? Oh my God!
I do want to know somebody out in Manorville and some out there.
Yeah.
Where is the comedy on? I know we got McGuire's.
There's no comedy out in there.
It isn't funny.
I heard
It's not funny.
I actually heard think about opening up a club in Sag Harbor. I think DC Benny mentioned it.
Yeah,
DC Benny's
it's
out
come
there.
up a couple times. I've heard it came up a hardcore in the late 2000s at one point because the town was changing so much. There's a lot of restaurant flip over where I live and everything like that. And at one point they were going to build it in the middle of town. Well, not build it. They were going to buy this bar out and they're going to turn it into a comedy club. It just never went through.
I think comedy in the summertime in Sag Harbor would pop.
They've
I don't think
they've done it at a couple spots. I know Jessica Kirsten's been out to a couple spots out there, but the places that try to do comedy, they're never near a main drag. They're always in the middle. And I know I live in the middle of the fucking woods, so imagine what it must be for these people to be in the literal middle of the woods.
Shows out there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, and it's just I
lived on Long Island my whole life. I never knew this place existed.
I've been to a couple places. I live in the town, and they're like, "It's been here since 1956." I'm like, "Fucking fooled me."
Sag Harbor. I thought that was just a place where droopy balls.
Yeah. Do you remember the show?
I'll be doing Sag Harbor Theater, as a matter of fact, June 25th.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
What was it?
What are you doing with it?
Colin Quinn We'll be at
nice.
Sag Harbor in June 25th.
June
Bay Street
25th?
Theater.
Main Street Theater. There you go.
Bay Street
Main
Theater.
Street
No,
Theater.
Bay Street. Bay Street.
Bay Street.
I saw Zach Galifianakis there.
Is that on that
It's a
main
nice
strip
place.
over there by the water?
So if you go through Sag Harbor Main Street and just head towards the water like you're thinking about killing yourself.
It's right on the right.
like where Billy Joel's house is?
Yeah, on the right. It's on the right-hand side on the wharf. It's actually a really, really nice. It's like 300 people. It's stadium seating.
Yeah.
I saw Louis Black there a while. I actually saw a couple people there. Like luckily because I knew the guy who ran the place. So I'd be like,
Gary?
can I
Yeah,
I knew
Gary,
Gary.
great
Gary was
guy.
real cool
Yeah,
to me,
Gary's
and he
great.
would give me free tickets like Louis Black and everybody, and that's how I saw a lot of these guys early on. You know.
It's good that at least comedy's getting out there, but there's no
I saw
club.
Greg Giraldo there. That was my favorite thing ever. I saw Giraldo there like 2 years before he died, and he was my favorite.
Dude, I love Greg Giraldo.
He called me an idiot. I loved it.
Why, did you shout something out?
No, he just pointed at me. He just needed a reference for a joke. He's like, "You're a young kid. You're probably an idiot, right?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am. I love you."
Yeah, the late great Greg Giraldo, man.
But that place is great. If if you ever get a chance to see comedy there, go see it. It's great.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Did you perform with Colin? He was just in Long Beach. What was that, about a month ago?
Yes, I did that too.
I
IMC'd. I had to keep it light.
No autism jokes.
No autism jokes.
Yeah, no, Colin, we've done a couple of shows. We've been in D.C. and stuff like that. It's a lot of fun.
I love Colin Quinn. I think he's great, man.
Colin Quinn's another
Legendary.
brilliant
Yeah.
mind. Genius.
He did his New York Story, like my favorite thing. He did a whole it's like comedy, but like meets one man show. New York Story, where he
yeah,
talks about how he. It's really smart, and it's got some of the funniest lines I've ever heard in my life. When he talks about Italians, he's like, they say, "Get the bats," and they don't say, anybody got some bats, or "Hey, we need some bats." They say, "Get the bats," and all of a sudden, bats appear out of everywhere. Yeah, it's like he just breaks down how New York was built on immigration and how all the different meshings.
Right,
And,
brilliant.
Yeah, it's like, give me a slice, because in New York, that's polite.
When Ziegler had his tribute show here, he was performed and he did some of the one man show. It looked like
Sexy Tim.
That is the Tim Saliani was just humping the door.
Wow.
That's why you guys can't get on.
He's into doors. Who knew?
Is that a nice way of saying Tim likes to come on glass?
I did not know that Tim likes to fuck glass. That's amazing. Usually
Danny
you want
Thomas.
to
Danny
keep your
Thomas
penis.
was his father.
He was doing it just for you, Andy. He made eye contact.
I know he did. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. That's what was happening when our eyes met.
Yeah, there was a moment.
we all looked at it. This window sucks. Every time someone walks by, we stop
does. That's why Tim came over and fucked.
It's hard
That's why
to
we
get
even
a
have
thought out.
the camera on the hallway, because we just talk about everybody as they walk by.
Yeah, here he is.
Hey!
Hola.
No room in the inn, my
You want to
friend.
pop on? You want to pop on?
No room in the inn.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Go find a
I've
manger
been on here long
somewhere.
enough.
What's up?
Thanks for having me on, guys.
Hey, dude.
Anytime, Joe,
man.
anytime.
Great to talk to you, man.
See you out in the parking lot.
Into this?
Put them on your head.
Yeah.
First time doing this. Hi, how are you guys?
Hey, how's it going?
Friend.
Oh, I'm already
Friend-do.
inside things. I don't know what's going on.
You
Hi.
good?
So,
All right,
what's your
you
name?
ready?
Tell everybody who you are and all that good stuff.
My name is Shafi Hussein. I'm a comic in New York City.
Very nice.
I just drove up with John Marco to do the show. I mean,
How'd it go?
You look confused, you all right?
I am confused.
There's a little bit of a delay on the.
Yeah, there is a delay, and
Like
she's
a
like,
20
"Oh, you want to do the radio?" I was like, "Yeah."
Wait,
I'll do
did
the
you say
radio."
she or he?
He. I said he.
Okay,
I
because
did
that
that.
happens sometimes.
I heard a she.
You heard a she?
Yes, we led with a
first,
she.
but
should I
But
go-
he corrected
Should I
himself.
go kill myself now?
We're confused too. We don't know.
We don't know his pronouns, but we just.
Don't push it.
Just don't say it told me to come in here, because that's out of fucking bounds.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. How are you guys doing?
Good, all right. How about you?
I love. There's like a panel looking at.
Yeah.
Yes, we're all judging you. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you like it so far? Am I doing okay? Should I go back to my country? I can.
Does this feel like every
Brooklyn?
situation?
Brooklyn is your country?
Williamsburg?
I mean, it's my second country. It's where I live now.
I just got my citizenship.
Did you?
There you go. Good
No.
for you.
Oh, did I?
In
Wait
Williamsburg.
to your way out of here.
Oh, so is this your first time here?
To
At
the main
Governors?
room, yeah.
To Governors, yes.
I did
How was-
brokerage last time. That was really
okay.
fun.
Nice.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah,
I
good,
would- I'm
good
gonna-
crowd.
Yeah, I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna move to Long Island.
Yeah, nice. No, you should.
You guys have won me
Well,
over.
if you're in Brooklyn,
Might as well.
You're on Long Island.
That's true. I just learned that actually.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Yeah, they just
This
did the.
is Brooklyn, baby.
Oh yeah,
Get that
Queens,
to-
I am in
Nassau
Brooklyn right
County,
now.
Suffolk County.
Right, I had no idea. I'm part of you guys.
This was a
Yeah,
lost.
you are.
Yes,
this
you
was
are.
a lost island.
Should we all make out now? What's going on?
Make
Well,
out
Tim
with-
might come back and we had Tim.
Window.
Yeah, he's having sex in the window. So
Oh, really?
Yeah, maybe he'll do that again. Yeah,
That's
but
sick.
We can only pray that happens again.
Is that how you guys celebrated a good comedy set where you originally came from?
Hey, what's
like you
up?
made out after it was over?
Oh, you guys don't do that here?
Was that
my
Haft?
country?
Yeah, it was Eric Haft.
Haft.
Eric Haft just walked
Yeah.
by. I'm telling you, the whole Long Island comedy scene is here today.
Because nobody has work.
Oh, that's
Whenever
why.
Haft posts a picture of like him, like the meat that he's prepared or
Yes.
whatever,
Yeah.
I
Does not
always make it about like I would love to have your meat in my mouth. Like I say shit like
That's a Momo right there. That's a Momo thing right
It's a
there.
big moment.
you work that meat so well.
So you're living in Brooklyn. Have you heard the phrase Momo or half a Momo?
No, what are they about?
Well, Mario's
Mario
the
will
expert
tell you all
on that.
about
He
it.
was explaining.
Well, you
Cannot
would have heard it by
believe you
now
brought
if you
that
were
up
one.
again.
I know, Momo.
Yeah.
Rewind the show and play it.
Yeah, yeah. But I just didn't know if that's something that you might have heard. Where in Brooklyn are you?
Bangladesh.
Bango-
I'm kidding.
Bangladesh, where you're from?
I'm from Bangladesh.
Dead stock?
Okay, very
Okay.
nice.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a dangerous place.
How long
Great
you been?
concert. There was a great concert with George Harrison.
George Harrison.
Oh, yeah.
Bob
Yeah.
Dylan.
If you know about George Harrison in Bangladesh, you know a lot about Bangladesh. Do you know what I mean? No one even.
No.
Because
Hey,
someone
the
just.
sitar was born there.
Is Ravi Shankar a rock star over there?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I grew up having a poster of him next to Megan Fox on my wall. That's pretty cool. It was pretty cool. What's confusing is that
Sometimes you would imagine them interact.
Go right back in his
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
Good
That was
job.
great.
Right back in
Absolutely.
Tony's face. It's great.
That was my setup, right? I'm
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
Abbott
setup
for the
guy.
Costello. That's
Yeah,
me.
you were expecting that. As an answer?
Absolutely, yes, I was.
that's great.
Are the boat makers truly busy in
Yeah.
Bangladesh?
Yeah, I was just reading this book about Harlem, Bengal Harlem. Do you know about this book? It's about how the Bengalis who moved here in the 1800s and how they kind of integrated themselves into the black community to kind of stay here because we're not
Okay.
allowed to be in this country.
Right, right.
Yeah, if you guys know them, just rat them out, please. They're illegals. That's
I'll rat 'em out.
yeah. You should.
Send them back.
So how long you've been here and doing comedy and stuff?
I have been in New York. I moved to the city. So I started comedy in Albany, New York, and we have like two clubs, Albany
Yes.
Funny Bone and Saratoga
Okay.
Comedy
Yes.
Works. And then I moved down to the city in 2019.
Just in time for.
And you brought the
yeah,
COVID with you?
Yeah. It was really.
So you
Yeah.
haven't paid rent in 2 years, too.
I actually got a pandemic deal, so
The deals were good
There
then.
you go.
Yeah.
yeah, it was very
Smart.
good. Yeah, I have like a few roommates, rats and some. That's pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah, they make good
It was
roommates.
very tough, though, to get spots, right?
In
During the pandemic.
comedy.
Yeah.
You know what? I was blown away by New York City's resilience. Like we created like outdoor scene pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw
So
that.
you
And
in the
rooftop
park?
shows.
Yeah. I
And-
produced the first ever rooftop comedy fest in the world. So pretty exciting.
Come on,
So
really?
if I Google
Yeah.
that, your name's going to come up.
It should, yeah.
Who was on the bill? Who was on that bill?
Everyone you can think of. We
Really?
have like
Megan
yeah.
Fox.
Was Colin
Megan
Quinn
Fox.
on that bill?
Colin
No.
Quinn wasn't.
Colin,
Yeah.
Colin, that.
We have like a
Wink,
age
wink.
limit we set, but no, I'm kidding.
Oh!
No, I'm kidding.
Shots fired.
No,
Shots
no.
fired.
No, I would
Got
never
shots
do that.
fired.
But we had like Mark Normand and the
Yeah,
the
Mark
boys.
Norman did a lot of those rooftop shows.
Yeah,
back
yeah.
then.
I even saw
And the other dude, his buddy, what's his name?
Joe List.
Yeah, Joe List.
Sam
yeah.
Morrell, all of them
Yeah,
were
Sam
there.
Morrell.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the
yeah.
whole
even
group, yeah.
Gianmarco. I saw a video where he was doing something on the back of a pickup truck.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
We have done so much. It was really fun to be a part of that scene. But comedy outside is not fun. Let's
I
be
couldn't
honest.
get into that.
But
I
what-
couldn't.
Yeah.
I was asked to do a few park shows and
Yeah.
patio. I go stand on the bench. How you gonna get these people that are wiping their kids' asses.
Yeah, the problem is that comedy outside is a lot like, having sex outside. Because at any moment a homeless guy might want to join. You're like, this is a
I've done
private event. They're like, can I watch? I'm like, I guess.
It was a cool time for comedy though, because we all go through a pandemic, but comedy was able to find a way to live on.
Exactly.
And the audience was there.
Exactly.
To paraphrase Jeff Goldblum,
yes, please do.
Comedy finds a way.
Comedy
finds a way.
That was spot on, Jeff.
Thanks. I was channeling him.
Yeah, it was good.
But that's cool. I remember seeing a lot of that stuff happening, and it's cool that you produced those shows.
Yeah, and rooftop comedy is fun because if you bomb, you can just jump off.
Or you push somebody off if you didn't like them.
Yeah. That's how we light them.
We had on the island here. We had secret backyard shows.
Domenico?
Yeah, wow. Everyone's
that's
here.
Fat J.
Oh, that was Fat J.
Oh, Fat J? Okay.
But yeah, we had secret backyard shows. They had to keep it top secret, and
racist.
it was like it was crazy. It was kind of like what is it, in the 20s when the
Speakeasy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, but these people in the patio didn't know how to speak easy. They know how to shout and fucking yell. And when I was up on the stage, I was like, yo, motherfuckers, bring it down. This is speak easy. Speak easy. Speak.
Long wait for the joke. Died.
Not a joke.
Died. Put it to the shelf.
Well, thank God we're having comedy indoors, so that doesn't have to be used again.
Are we bringing back the patio?
Yes.
They are bringing it back.
I said that to Billy on our way in. I go, looks like the patio has become a 3-season stage. Right. You can tell I own a home.
Why not? It's a nice
no,
place.
absolutely. I was just surprised that they not surprised.
You
that
laugh
in the
and you
middle
get
of,
some fresh air all at the same time.
Oh, I hear you. I saw Dave Attell last summer.
He's a
It was
Momo.
last summer or the summer before.
Did you just call Dave Attell a Momo?
Well, he's a half a Momo.
He's not good at fractions.
No,
that guy.
I'm just kidding. Dave's a funny guy.
He looks like he would know all about the 3/5. What are you talking about? Is that too soon? Should I leave?
I don't know what they're talking about either.
Jim
Oh,
Crow?
yeah, good.
I'm with you.
What? Antebellum South?
He said fraction. I said 3/5.
Yeah, he's gone down like kind of a nerdy
sorry
kind of thing.
Mathematical jokes.
Sorry.
Yeah. This goes over my head.
Was there a big comedy scene in Bangladesh?
Oh yeah, it's the
Seriously, yeah?
It's the second biggest after the U.S. I would say. No, there's like one club that when I went back for a break, I performed in one club, and that was really good because all the young people came out, and I didn't have to do it in Bangla, which is our native tongue.
Right.
I just did it in English, and they're all grasped it. It was pretty cool to see. Yeah, they have like few pop-up shows. They have one guy who did comedy in the U.S. now went back and started like a talk show. He's like our Jimmy Fallon.
Okay.
By that I mean he's not, He's
not funny.
Yeah, don't worry, nobody's watching this.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Jimmy Fallon's probably not watching yet. He will later.
No. I mean, he's trying to make it a Jimmy Fallon version. By that I mean that
he's trying to lure the roots to
Bangladesh. He gets a lot of like variety theme acts, and it's pretty fun. What they're trying to do. It's good to see
them trying.
Somewhat of a scene
until the government cracks down and tells
right.
them they can't say that crap.
Exactly, yeah. Like the kind of things I've said about our government, I don't think I'll be able to go back.
I have a hum in my
ear.
I'm hearing it too.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You should be. You should be.
I have one too.
So everybody's got a Hummer except for me? Oh, there it is.
There it is. Ooh.
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to get rid of it because it's that area over there.
There you go.
You're
It's
like,
gone
what the
away
hell is he
now.
talking
Hold
about?
on. Oh no, it went away.
It did for a split second. Yeah, there
you
it
go.
goes. It's gone.
Yeah, because if Mario takes off, if I shut Mario off, it'll go away.
Sorry,
Mario.
no problem here by shutting him off.
Can it happen?
Hilarious.
What she means is, believe it or not, between the two TVs and all the microphones, it's like an energy field.
It's
interference.
energy.
Yeah.
It's crystals, right? It's crystals.
Sure.
Yeah.
That was so cute. You trying to be all sciencey.
Yeah, that's why I was like, sure.
There's waves.
There-
he can't see.
there's this
But
stuff.
he
It's a
is
force
right.
field.
There are
No,
waves
absolutely.
that's interfering, and that's why
what I meant.
And they
It's
keep
exactly
running
why it's
into each
happening.
other.
I know.
And like,
It's
hey,
like-
get out of the way, you half a Momo.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't figure out
And that's
what,
that sound.
what that section is. Yeah, it's just that area, and when that any of the microphones are a little too close to there, or if someone comes in with a bunch of like if we have music shows and they bring their iPads and read the music, then the whole room sounds like one big static mess.
This is a very cute studio. I like it.
That's when we have
Thank
to
you.
break the next door.
All right, I have to turn Mario up.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Mary?
I said that's when we have to break that next door.
Can't hear it. It's a hum.
Oh, thank God.
I said that's when we have to break that next wall.
Yeah.
Make it bigger.
Yeah, make it.
So you enjoyed yourself at the big room?
Best show I've ever
Yeah.
done. I'll retire after this.
Gotta retire on time.
Well, in Bangladesh, $75 goes a long way.
Oh,
doesn't
for
it?
sure. I mean, you can have a. You can have an island named after you. What are you talking about? I have few islands in Bangladesh. If you want one, I
At
can
least 15
link you up.
wives.
Hilarious.
Yes,
Right.
15.
Nice. That's great.
Have you ever been?
No.
No.
No. No. That's
He meant the big
order.
stage he was talking about.
Oh, have I been on the big stage here?
Both.
Yes, I've been. Yeah, I had a lot of fun up there.
Yeah.
But no, I had friends that did India. They did shows in India, and so it was-
Right.
they had a blast. I was like, "How'd you go over?" And they were great.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
actually heard that. We've heard about that too. That
Yeah, it is
goes well
weird.
there.
They have like schools and they understand English. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know.
Are there any Bangladesh?
messing
Who's
with
some
you.
Bangladesh like celebrities or comedians
Ranky.
You're
that we
looking-
would know? That we would know. Like,
Oh,
are they-
you're looking at
Well,
one.
you've met me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So me?
My dad actually used to be an actor in Bangladesh. No,
Oh, cool,
no one
cool.
cares. No one knows it. Knows
We
it, but-
care.
Yeah,
He's
that's
been in like
sweet.
films and
Aw.
stuff. He's like a film actor.
Yeah, he's retired now, but he used to be big.
Like
back in the
action
day.
films. What kind
he,
of movie? Love stories.
Usually
Porn?
he dies by the end.
So he's like a bad guy
villain?
or the best
The
friend.
villain?
Best friend.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. He saved somebody's life.
Right.
Yeah, it was weird because like, you know how like kids do that thing where like. My dad can beat your dad. I
Yeah.
can never do it because they always see my dad get beat.
They know the secrets.
Yes.
Which
know.
moves he can't count.
Yeah.
So was he famous? Was it, they like have like?
Yeah, if I
they're
Googled him, would I
Bangladeshi-
find videos
Oh
of him
yeah,
in movies?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You can.
Dude,
you,
go ahead,
you have
Google,
very
fine.
specific names. On
Good luck spelling it.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, just give me letter by letter.
Go on YouTube. I think there's like a full movie that's on YouTube.
A full movie.
Wow,
Yeah.
very cool. Is he
Don't-
the star of it?
Don't watch it. It's not.
Why not?
It's a low budget
Just run
movie.
it so he can get money.
Yeah.
I know his
So
son.
I can be fed.
So is he
It's
the
like
star of the movie or like a cast member or?
He's
like,
he's a one of the protagonists. He's
Oh, wow.
Cool, cool.
he's the brother of the main character.
Oh, so
Wow,
he
very
totally
cool.
eats it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Movies here in the U.S.
No, he hasn't. He
Why-
has visited the U.S., but he.
Why is he stop?
He's seen U.S.
Oh, he's
movies.
old now.
So
what?
Old?
So what?
You're a young guy.
Yeah.
How old could your dad possibly be?
He's not that old. You're right.
Yeah,
matter
he
of fact,
says
when
he's
I
in
get
his
home again, I'm
50s,
gonna-
kill him.
He's 59.
Yes, he's 59 years old. He's
But
a
you have to
young guy.
understand.
Good night, folks.
Yeah.
Good night.
But you have to
I
understand.
expect you to say he's 96.
Yeah,
But you have to
that would be
understand
yeah.
the
villain.
life expectancy of Bangladesh is different than the U.S.
Ah.
So
Yeah.
40's not the new 30 over there?
No, 40 there is like, oh, let's
15.
wrap it up.
I hope you finish your bucket list by now.
Retirement.
Because any day now.
That's why he's in Brooklyn.
You can
be 95 looking out his window. Hey, do you live here? I haven't seen you before.
Calling the cops every time the
Yeah,
kids
yeah,
open the hot fire hydrant.
Yes.
at 40 when you can like access your 401k without a charge. Like,
So there, your parents are
Very
still
good.
over there in Bangladesh?
Yeah.
So you came here by yourself to go to
by
school?
myself,
so?
yeah.
all
My
right.
sister is here too.
Oh, cool.
We're getting one at a time, you know. Don't look. No. Don't.
Hope nobody notices.
Through that southern border.
Slowly. You
Don't
gotta
bring
be
the
slow.
whole family over, please.
I'm with you. They don't want to come. I don't want to bring
So
them. It's
you went to
mutual.
Albany
for
You
school?
No, I mean you
Like
lived in
from
Albany.
Bo-
No, I went
Bangladesh to-
from Bangladesh. I went to University of Massachusetts Amherst,
Okay.
where I
nice.
studied chemical engineering and business.
And comedy you got into. Okay.
Yeah. I was
That
like,
is a
you know
very
what?
that's a very South Asian combination of
For sure.
of,
You gotta
majors.
do it to make your parents happy.
Are
and
they
then you do something
disappointed
that you
now?
like.
applied sciences.
No, they don't care because I still have a day job, dude.
Oh, there you go.
As long as you can provide for yourself, they don't
Yes.
care. You can do porn.
Yeah, there you go. All right, cool.
There's not a lot of South Asian porn stars.
Andy's a pornographer. Look at his mustache.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
You didn't have to say
Well,
that. I knew that. The moment I walked in, I'm like, yeah, I've seen you.
You're already on the couch, so
I love it, dude. Is this one of your casting couches?
yes.
Love to be
That's
cast.
where the action happens.
With magic.
But then
man.
after college, I moved to Albany, and that's where I started comedy. And then I moved down to the city to make it.
Well, very cool, man.
You made it into this room,
I
so
love it.
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
it.
no, you're-
That's how it happens.
That's
yeah,
it.
the big
What was that
stage.
movie that took place in Nashville? It was about songwriters, and they were screaming off the top of of a hospital.
Fried chicken.
I'm here, Nashville, and I'm gonna make it. Or can't remember.
Who's moving
It was
to
like
Nashville
80s.
to make it?
Huh?
Who's moving to Nashville to make it?
Singer-songwriters for like
like
country.
country singers.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
it's kind of
There's
there.
a good comedy scene in Nashville, but
Oh, yeah,
but I
the
don't think that's
Z's.
where. Yeah, it's pretty popping over there.
Really?
But I don't think that's
Nate Bargatze. He's
Yeah,
from
Nate
there.
Bargatze.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's so great.
Why Albany of all places? It's like
My first job was.
freaking cold.
My
I
first
lived in
job.
Albany for I don't know 5 years. It's
Yeah, I'm
freezing.
glad you
Yes.
made it out alive. That's
Well, I was so stupid. I went back twice. Like I was there for
Oh,
2
wow.
years, and I went back for another.
Wow.
Why did you move there?
Well, I went to SUNY Albany at first, and then
okay.
and then I don't know. Then I lived in other places, and I lived in Saratoga Springs.
Basically,
for a
she
few
was a
years.
hitman for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
CIA.
For
But
sure.
it's
For
She's a
just-
spy.
It's just freezing.
Saratoga
Wild.
is fun though. They have like the racehorse in the summer.
Yeah, Saratoga Springs. They
Yeah,
have
that's
the
nice.
racehorse.
Beautiful
Yeah.
place.
It really is. It's. I mean, the summers and spring are really. Pretty.
Well, I lived in Saratoga, so
Yeah,
yeah, it's a
yeah.
beautiful place.
All right, give me your father's name. I'm sitting here holding on to YouTube.
Oh,
I want to see.
Oh, the name of the movie.
The
the name of the movie.
Name of the movie. Tumi Kota Shundor.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Get
Yeah,
that
yeah.
in there.
Tum
T-
Shindor. What?
T-U-M-I.
I think I ordered that once.
Just say number 5. Just say number 5. It'll come right out. You'll be all right. That's why they put the numbers there, Tony.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's one of the top 10 clicks on Netflix this
Yeah,
week.
number 5.
T-U-M-I.
M-I space
Yeah.
K-O-T-O
K-O-T-O.
space
Yeah.
S-H-U-N-D-O-R.
All right, cool. We're gonna see his
All
dad
right,
here.
see.
That means
I
fuck
think
you,
he's messing with me.
motherfucker.
Did you have to
Yes.
resist the urge to go J?
There's the poster.
V.
We're seeing the movie poster.
L.
Is your dad on the movie poster?
It should be.
Wow.
I haven't seen this in
So
a,
where's my
in a
I don't have
while.
my glasses.
Romantic Bangla movie.
That's
Wow.
Tumi Koto Sundor.
Oh my God! You're a natural at
Did
that.
he
Oh, I
he
bet.
He said
Huh?
it good? Yeah, wow.
You know what that means, by the way?
Do you have a little Bangladeshi in you? You want some?
Do you want some? We got
Do you know what that means, by the way? Tumi Kota Shundor. Do you know what that means?
No.
Means kill all the whiteys. I'm kidding.
I'm just saying you've just been canceled in Bangladesh.
Kill all the
Yeah.
whiteys.
There's no direct
No,
translation.
It means you're beautiful. And you guys are. You guys are so beautiful.
Right, and we think the same of you, our Bangladeshi friend.
I appreciate
Yes, indeed. man.
Well, we have a saying in English.
What is it?
You are so beautiful.
Oh, yeah,
There
that's
you
the
go.
one.
So,
Yeah,
there
yeah.
you go.
I've tried that a few times.
All right, here's a part of some of the movie here.
To me.
No,
I was
you know what?
Kermit
it's-
singing.
Oh,
that.
wow. It's,
Oh,
it's
it's a commercial.
Oh, it's the girl. It's a commercial. It's,
You're everything.
That's how they
I
make money.
wanted. You're everything.
It's a YouTube commercial happening right now.
No,
Oh,
no.
here we go.
Can you see? Is this it?
That's it, yeah.
That is it, really?
Wow.
That is it, yeah.
You knew that like in a second.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
My dad made me watch this. But no one's watching my videos. I'm like, I'll watch
How
it.
many movies was he in? Like
A lot.
Yeah, like
yeah. He did like movies.
So he's like a real established actor.
Oh, that's
over
cool.
He was. I was like just happy that he wanted to pursue something that he wanted. That
So
was
is
nice
that
to
his
see.
foot?
That is his foot. Yeah.
Seriously?
No, I don't. I don't know.
His
I said
dad
that's
is
my dad's
foot.
shoes.
What's up, Eric?
What do you
Happ
have?
is in the
Things with
house. We
foot,
got Mike
Tony?
here.
Everything's a foot to you? Is
Because
that
I'm jealous of all you two-legged bastards.
Is that him with
Yeah.
the yellow shirt?
So yeah.
No.
Are you
No,
lying
yes,
to us?
That guy.
No, that's the main actor.
Okay,
He's-
okay.
yeah.
So I'll just.
I
I'll just sit
I-
here and
Do we
hold
have a
this until you-
timestamp of when he appeared?
I mean, he's gonna.
He's
appear
gonna hold
in
it for
a
the whole 2-hour movie.
Yeah, I'll just sit here and hold it. We'll all watch, get
do
the
that,
popcorn.
Do that.
Turn it up.
The guy you just, the guy with the yellow shirt. I have a picture with him on his lap. He's one of the
Nice.
biggest stars in Bangladesh.
What the
Really?
fuck?
On his lap.
I know. On
Is
his
he in
lap.
jail now?
He should be. He's in
Yeah.
the jail right now in
So
this
he-
movie.
So
Look
he's,
at him.
so he's very
Look,
famous
you're not
in
watching.
Bangladesh. That guy's like super famous.
That guy's
He's like the
famous,
Brad Pitt of Bangladesh.
He's Brad. No,
Oh,
not
he's got
Brad
a good
Pitt.
More like,
mustache.
George
Just like
Clooney.
Andy, he's got a good
Yeah.
mustache. Look at that.
These are my people.
I'd be terrified in that prison.
I feel
would be too.
I hear the flooding tidal waters calling me.
Why does Mike look mad? What's the matter? You all right?
Yeah, no, Mike Nicoli is in the house. We haven't
Country
seen him in a little
road,
while. How you doing, buddy?
Bangladeshi road.
Do you wanna get in?
I'm okay. I just want to listen in on the fun. That's it.
Yeah.
I gotta light John Marco.
We're watching a Bangladesh movie. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I lost my fucking bus. I don't even know what's happening at this point. What, now there's a bus? Where did the bus come from?
There's a bus, a load of guys
Fucking
coming off.
distraction.
Is that? Just let us know when your dad makes his appearance.
He's messing with us. He just wants to see how long
That's
we're
what I'm
going to
saying.
hold
Do we
this.
have a timestamp?
He's never seen this movie in his life.
He's like, I can't believe those idiots put
Fell
that
for
in there.
that.
He's gonna be back in Bangladesh being like,
My
no,
father is the
seriously,
mailman."
those guys are really stupid.
What's that?
Shafi's dad is in this
That's what
We're being
Yeah.
rickrolled right now. This is the Bangladeshi rickroll.
His dad is a big actor in Bangladesh.
So he says.
Yeah. So
Yeah, because that's something I would brag about. I'm like, do you want to know about my dad?
It's totally a non-checkable thing. I would do it.
I'm just glad I'm not the MC and have to bring him up. There's no way those words are coming out of my mouth.
Famous
worst,
actor's
I am
son.
the worst MC in the world. I'd be like, he's from Bangladesh. I don't know. You figure his name out.
He'll say his name. He knows his name. He'll be out here in a second.
I know who your dad is. Very Long Island of you.
yeah, he's becoming one of us.
Do you know what my dad is?
I live in Long Island.
Yeah,
Brooklyn is Long
there you
Island.
go.
There you go.
Right, that's
Go get
right.
him.
There's already a song.
Ooh, do you have a picture with her?
Yeah.
I do.
Sitting on her lap.
Is she a big star?
Actually, yeah. Also a lap. I only sat on laps when I was a kid. I liked it.
Yeah,
I liked
nice.
laps as a kid.
But the
Oh,
most
look at
recent,
her go.
like
Look
2
at
weeks
that.
ago, there was.
This is the
Last
forbidden
night.
dance. This is like the
quarters on.
Yeah.
This is what you guys would think that we do.
this is every stereotype that I
yeah.
thought
We're being
about.
rickrolled.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
more evidence that we're being rickrolled right now.
What the hell is
Never
that?
gonna, and if you turn the volume up, it would be never gonna give you up, never gonna say goodbye.
Wow, the slow motion 3 turns.
Yeah.
She's pretty hot.
Fell right in love right there and then. They
What
fell in
year
love.
was this? Would you say?
Now
the
it's going to
80s,
take
90s?
an hour and a half to explain
This was
it.
probably like 2017.
It's 2 hours and 7 minutes, man. That's all I'm going to sit here and hold
That's a
this.
lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot for any movie.
It's a lot of dancing. You know
So
what I
this
mean?
was in the
cool.
80s, I'd say.
No, it's 2000s or something.
Oh, really? It's
Like
in the 2000s?
4,
Wow.
3 maybe.
Wow.
But you have to
Did they
understand
go for that look? The
Can we fast
kind of color?
I don't
That's
know.
why I said
what-
timestamp.
I don't
Look-
know the timestamp from the top
You
of my
don't know
head.
what your photo looks like?
I mean, to be honest with you, I never had a father.
you guys got me. I went as far down this road as I could.
I don't know my
And I have
father
to
is.
admit, I don't have my.
Now, if he
I
was
don't know.
lying, he would have said that was him and just get it
Right,
over with.
right, yeah.
Yeah,
Could you just? Could that be your dad?
That's the guy in
Yeah,
yellow
we
shirt.
can stop it.
Oh my God, that's his dad.
Oh, that
That's
was
my
your
dad.
dad?
That's
Oh,
my
yeah.
dad.
Shit,
That's
the
so
guy in
cool.
the car. Where you wanted
The guy in the car was your dad?
No, I'm saying it because he wanted me to say it.
No, they're all.
I'm so confused. So confused. All right, so here we go. This looks like a pretty cool movie.
No, it doesn't.
So what's going on? Where was this shot? Where was this film? Like, what's the
No,
set?
I love the
It's
film.
shot.
quality.
It's shot in Dhaka, the capital of Bangladesh. Where I was.
Is that
Ah,
actual
very
film or is that digital?
That's digital.
It was shot on the.
Because then they had to choose that.
Yeah, it's a low.
Yeah, no, but
Every
I love
movie
that
in
look.
Bangladesh is a low
Is
budget
that
B
your
movie.
Come on, where's your dad? Is that him?
No, that's not. My
What?
dad's taller than.
Well, that guy's sitting down, so we can't really.
This.
Well, like tall in Bangladesh.
I think
is
this
like
movie was filmed on
5'10".
a cell phone.
Did he have a leading role?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he had a leading role, so he has to be coming out.
Yeah, he's.
Thanks, Mario. We're glad you're here.
This is gold, Jeff. Oh, we're sitting here watching.
good.
We're watching a movie on my phone. This is comic gold.
Where
you people cannot see.
yeah, his dad.
Whichever camera's on.
Well, when he shows up, I will share it with everybody else.
Yeah, so if anybody's watching this,
This is my dad, by the way.
Feel free
that's
to
your
comment.
dad?
This guy right here. Yeah, that's my
Oh
dad.
wow!
Yeah.
Hi, Dad.
Feel free to comment, and we'll read the comments in a little while.
Tell us how you're enjoying the movie.
Yeah, tell us if you're enjoying the movie, and
So
if you
how
have
do
any
you like
questions for our
Brooklyn?
panel.
I
just let us
like
know.
Brooklyn. I live in a tiny studio next to the park,
What,
Prospect
what,
Park.
what did I
okay,
miss?
yeah.
You guys are watching a movie now.
His father is in this movie.
Your father.
He's a big star in Bangladesh.
Oh, okay.
So he says.
He's like the Kevin Pollak of.
Kevin
Would you
Pollak,
say?
yeah. Kevin Bacon, one of those.
Kevin
Does he
Bacon.
do
Sure.
comedic roles, or is he always like straight
Yes,
roles?
real cool what Kevin Paul
Serious actor.
does.
No, I'm sure.
Is that
it's
him?
Kevin Pollak.
Is that him?
Purple shirt.
No, that's the same guy.
Oh, okay.
That had yellow shirt.
Guys,
They all
it's just
look the
another
same.
brown guy with a different shirt on.
Yeah,
It's the same guy.
Same guy, different shirt. That's him. That's him. He's,
Well,
he's
I love how we're.
He's smoking. Yeah, that's
Oh,
him.
that's your father right there.
Oh,
smoking.
there he is.
Cool.
All right,
There's
we're
gonna be
getting
a
ready.
fight scene, I think.
Oh shit!
is he gonna get his ass kicked?
He's a tough
there
guy.
he is. There's
I
his
mean,
dad.
let's
He's
see,
a tough guy with
let's
a
see what
cigarette.
happens.
I can see the resemblance.
I mean, he doesn't even smoke, but
Wait,
he did it for the movie.
turn around so we
Wow,
can
very
make
cool.
sure that
Alright,
it really is your dad.
So,
I don't think I look
commercial.
Oh my God!
It's a cliffhanger.
It just shows you YouTube knows what you're talking about.
So was that a
Here we
big
go.
deal?
Are they listening to us because we're like
Was
telling
that,
them?
Was
on
it a
the-
big deal because he had to smoke and he normally
There he
doesn't
is.
smoke?
There he is.
No, he's like very into it.
Oh my goodness!
Slow down there.
Whoa!
Slow-mo,
slow-mo.
Patty
They showed
cake?
twice. They showed it twice.
Patty cake, bakers.
This is the most fun
Bake
I've
me a cake
had watching
as
a movie.
fast as you can.
Well, look at this.
Whoa.
Shot of,
What's
that? You should pause it on there and show everybody.
Same
All right.
stash as you.
Los Bandidos.
So we'll show a close up of him.
Yeah, let me.
He had the.
go
Does
back.
he still have a mustache, or that was just
No,
for the movie?
He doesn't have it.
He only grew it for the movie. He's like Daniel Day-Lewis.
He's a method
He's a
actor.
method
method
actor.
actor.
Oh, I don't know what just happened.
Actually-
I wanted to go back to,
Oh,
to
no.
find him, but I went
For all
too
those
far.
fight scenes, he used to come home and fight us.
Yeah. I mean,
At least now
yeah.
you know what you're looking for.
Not even joking.
What the hell?
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Let's
you
see
know?
if we get
No,
a
it's
nice-
It's for the art.
It's the art.
Picture of
Yes.
I respect it.
Yeah.
Likewise.
So your dad must get a kick out of you doing comedy in America because he's an entertainer too, right?
I mean, yeah. I never really thought that I would get into comedy, but it just fell on my plate. So I just ran with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that chemical engineering thing just wasn't.
Much like Fat Jay's balls are rubbing against people's shoulders as he goes up and back from the stage.
Yeah.
Fell on the plate.
I mean, like with comedy, I don't mind it because if I bomb, that's fine. With chemical engineering, if I bomb, that's real bombing.
It's bombing. It's actual bombing.
Yes.
That's great.
That's pretty damn good.
Amherst.
So just so everybody knows, just tell everybody the name of that movie so they can Google it home.
Tumi Kato Shundor.
And he spelled it earlier.
Yes.
So
so
fucking just rewind
yes,
it.
please.
Yes. So
we don't have to.
It took us a while.
With a capital T?
Yeah, it's T. Yeah.
Now, is he a known famous actor there? Or?
Yes, that's what he's.
Yeah,
He is. I don't know. I
Seven
already
times.
forgetting.
Like
he did say that?
people who watch movies would probably know of him, but it's like you have to understand we grew
Would he
up with.
be on a Jeopardy question?
We don't have. We don't have. We don't have.
I know, but if they
we don't
did,
have
would it be
Jeopardy.
like
But if we did,
200
I
or
would make
600?
sure that there's a question about my
Regular life is
He's
Jeopardy enough for us. Thank you very
exactly.
What
Our
is-
lives in jeopardy.
He's like, what is
I'm
smoke
working
the
on it.
cigarette
Yeah.
on too much? How do you say
Kato
it?
Shundor, yeah.
Too much, yeah, shoot
Has
though.
he won the Bali Hollywood?
Like awards. He has few awards. Yeah.
Has he won a Corona film?
I don't know.
Does he dance at the end of the movie like the?
I don't think he does a lot of dance.
Like
He
a
probably
Bollywood-
has
the
few
Bollywood
dance.
dancing
Yeah,
thing. Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
you did right now. That was
Yeah,
Bollywood
that's
right
Bollywood. I like that Bollywood shit.
there. Yeah, they don't stop. It's fun.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I love how all the actors dance at the end, and no matter what kind of movie it is.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
It's isn't that poetic?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
beautiful. I
It's like
actually
it's
really
sad,
do
you
like
still
that. Yeah,
dance.
yeah,
It's
they still
beautiful.
dance. All the
Yeah.
characters are in it. The bad guys, the good guys,
Dead guys.
People
That's
die.
how you bring people to. Maybe Ukraine and Russia needs to dance.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
There you go. Here we go. We're gonna show
All right,
the
so
audience.
showing the audience right now the picture of your dad.
They need to see a picture of me for them to realize like what's.
Oh
going
no,
on.
they've
Yeah.
been able to see you a
Oh,
couple
they
of times.
We can
Yeah.
probably do a split screen.
Not great.
Splits.
but-
There you go. See that?
Let me see.
It'll show up on there in a second. We're on a delay up there, so it'll show up there in a second.
Yeah, so here he is, folks.
Oh my God, you look exactly like him. Are
Do
you about
I?
to hit somebody?
No, look, there it is. There it is. Look, there he is. There he is.
There he is. There's the.
And what is his name?
Shahabuddin Talukdar.
Shahabuddin Talukdar. He's right there. There he is.
I love us
That was
living
good.
down to the white male
I love it.
stereotype.
Yes, that's me.
This is
That's
the most
all
fun
me.
I've had watching a movie with anyone.
Next time Gianmarco tells him to come to Governor, he's like, no thanks.
Yeah. As long as I don't have to talk to the one-legged guy.
Who's one-legged?
The girl and those two.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What happened?
He couldn't dance at the end of the film.
Oh my lord!
Right.
That was amazing that you did that.
He was booked to do a Bollywood movie.
Oh really?
I did a fight scene with
He got his
That
leg
guy.
chopped off.
With my dad. Yeah.
no, it's shark actually.
It was a really horrific shark attack.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
You wouldn't be doing radio if it was a shark. You'd be somehow making money off of that.
Yeah.
Did you
Sue the ocean.
Yes, sue the ocean. Yes, but he'd probably be. I was bitten by a shark. Come take a look.
Was it one of your sharks, Ocean?
did you do a TED talk on what you learned from your shark attack yet?
Not yet. Can you hook me up?
I know a few colleges that would pay you to talk.
I
about
actually, all seriousness, I have done a lecture at a college about it. I have. Swear to God.
Shark attack.
No, I didn't lose it from a shark attack.
Okay, what was it?
It was cancer. It's
Just cancer.
It's not a. It's funny. It's not as funny as. It's not as exciting a story as shark, but.
But what kind was it? Like a prostate cancer that like kind of went to your.
It was the tumor was wrapped around the outside of the bone.
Oh.
It was trying to grab his penis.
Yeah.
You're lucky you didn't get to there.
Or it could have helped.
Well, that's why I only have one leg.
But yeah, and I actually was at Hofstra University, which is right down the road from here.
Oh yeah.
I knew a professor there, and she brought me in to actually speak about it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and the students didn't know. They had no idea. They thought it was just a talk about cancer, and then right in the middle, right towards the end, I just did what I just did with you. I flipped it open.
What?
No,
That's exactly what they did.
What
Kid in the back of the class is vomiting.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a couple kids that
Fighting
fell into their mother.
They were vomiting
Mom and
before I
Dad,
flipped
why
the
did you
leg.
send me
Right.
here?
They had nightmares.
I should have went to my safe school.
Yeah.
That lecture that you did, was it the most you made doing comedy?
Good one. Good one.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
So thanks for stopping in. Have a great trip back to Bangladesh, you fucking ass.
All right. He hits that button. That middle one goes straight. All right. You're out of
I
here,
didn't
pal.
know that.
No, he goes down to the basement.
Is there a basement here? There'd be like.
So do you enjoy Brooklyn?
I do. Yeah. I live next to the Prospect Park.
Yeah.
Park
Right
Slope.
next to it?
Yeah, literally
Wow.
next to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
Nice area.
Yeah, it's very nice, very pretty. I just went on a run today earlier. It was very, very fun.
Just moved in.
Recommend it. Did they move in just now?
2019. Where the fuck were you?
You went on a run? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
We have an annual event here where
Oh.
some of the guys in here have a race. There's a school
With
right
one
back
leg.
here.
With one leg to make Tony feel.
Tony
see if
ran in
Tony's
it.
faster.
Tony did run
So
in the race.
you'd have to join us this. We do it every July. So
Is it
you,
like a 5K fundraiser?
no,
for
it's
your
like
leg?
That's a 100-yard dash.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I
you-
thought we were raising money for your leg or something.
No, we're just because we're idiots. That's
No,
all.
the leg has a good job.
Oh, okay.
It's Tony who needs to get it.
Tony has a shit job.
Are we heading out?
Oh, the meet and greet. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
All right.
Thank
well,
you so much for having me.
Thank you, man. You're a lot of fun.
Thanks,
Thanks,
man.
Nice to
Thank
meet
you
all
so
of
much.
you.
We-
I hope you watch the rest of the movie. Don't do that.
Hilarious.
We tell the audience your name, but we don't know how to say it.
Shafi Hussein.
Shafi Hussein. Thank you,
stuff,
Shafi.
Shafi.
Appreciate it.
Thank
That
you.
was a lot of fun.
Thank God I didn't have to say that to bring him up. I would have fucked it up royally.
It's actually not that bad. Shafi Hussein. Because
Yeah.
Hussein, we all
Like
remember,
Saddam Hussein,
unfortunately.
but-
Well, he's
Yeah.
probably anglicized it to some
I
extent.
don't know. Yeah, maybe. But
Yeah.
very funny guy. I
Yeah,
mean, he was
absolutely.
going
Yeah,
nuts
no.
in the other room.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, he had a good set.
Very
I
nice.
love that, that delivery, that demeanor that he
Oh,
carried.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I always think
Yes.
that those are some of the fun. I can't do that because I can't. I'm always like.
That should be part of your act, just doing that. When you first get up, you
but when I'm Dracula.
yeah, dude. When's the last time you did Dracula?
Hilarious.
Was McGuire's in November, and I did the half and half.
Oh,
where I
okay.
did. I started with Dracula, and then I became me. I think maybe I need to do it in the other direction if I'm going to do it, which is hilarious because remember I told you everybody was telling me, oh, so you're going to be you and then you're going to turn into Dracula? And I was like, no.
No, I've never seen that where you do half and half in
That's
your
the
set.
only time I've ever done it.
Oh, okay. So did you do some kind of transformation?
Yeah, I turned around the the thing
After
with
the Kermit?
doing,
Yeah.
doing the impression.
Yeah.
And I turn. I go, okay, I got one more impression, and I turn around and I drop my pants and take the cape off.
I'm out.
Everything. Well, I had jeans on underneath, and it was. And then my uncle came in. An uncle, a knuckle.
What do you
and a
think about
tear-stained pillow.
Tim? Have you seen his Dracula bit?
No.
Yeah.
What do you think about character comedians doing characters up there?
I don't really care what other people do, to be honest with you. Yeah, no, I mean, it works. I know people who've done it, and, it works. If it works, everybody's happy. What the hell do I care?
If it works, it works.
But, I mean, I remember there was a comic, Kevin Sullivan, who used to do his mom. He goes, my mom and dad went to see an impressionist, and they were like, he did John Wayne, and it sounded just like him. So,
That's great.
So, yeah, no, it doesn't, I mean, even
Yeah.
like prop comics and stuff, I've,
Right.
walked in there and been like, oh my God. But, they got the room going and all that other stuff. Great.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, I think I like what Andy's doing. He goes up as dressed up as Dracula, and he does like a whole bit as Dracula,
Like lounge, like
but deliberate,
like
cheesy
super
jokes
deliberate.
and shit. Yeah. So it's
I like it.
Yeah.
I think it's funny.
Thank you for making this about me.
There you go.
Bullshit. My line. Bullshit.
very
Yeah,
good.
but then you'll be known as the Dracula guy.
Well, that's
the
that's
problem.
the thing that I'm
You gotta switch around.
And that's what I've been.
Yeah.
So everything I've done since November has just been my regular stuff.
Okay.
And stuff that I'm working on.
So you would consider that a problem? Like
But people that do character, look what happened to Andrew
Yeah.
Dice Clay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He
Oh,
can't
okay.
really,
He can't. Yeah,
he's
he
got to do
tried.
Dice. He
Yeah.
tried.
That's
Yeah.
the most
know,
successful
yeah,
character.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Yeah.
Larry
And
the
he's
Cable
trying-
Guy too can't go backwards.
Yeah.
Right.
Or
You
Yeah,
can't,
yeah.
you got to be that character.
Yeah.
even
So,
Paul Pee-wee. Poor Pee-wee.
Yeah.
I do remember in the 90s that Dice did a sitcom. I can't remember the name. It was him and Kathy Moriarty.
Yep.
And then the opening credits, Andrew Clay.
Yeah.
But the thing didn't last, and they
Because
wouldn't
people
accept it.
want,
Yeah.
people expect that
Yeah.
Dice. But he's breaking out as an actor, at least doing
A little
different.
Oh,
bit.
he's unbelievable as
Yeah,
an
like
actor.
when
He's
he
great.
He really is very
Great.
good. Yeah.
Did that one role
not
with him? He's Lady Gaga's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stars
great.
Born
Yeah,
and
he was-
Vinyl. That
yeah.
thing that
Vinyl,
Chris
too,
Monty
he
was
did,
in. He was
yeah.
great in that
Yeah.
too.
Ford Fairley.
Yes.
No, I really like.
Yeah, no, he's great in that. He
Before
actually
that
was
was,
great in that.
I really love that.
Casual Sex. He was hilarious in that.
Oh right, I forgot.
Which
about
was
that.
before Four Family.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it was before the
Considerably.
whole
Yeah.
Dice thing
Before
blew
he
up.
really
Leah
blew up.
Thompson
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
who's the other chick?
Victoria Jackson.
Victoria Jackson.
Yeah.
He had so much controversy when Ford Failing came out. I think if he didn't have that controversy with him, that movie would have been a bigger hit because he
I
was
agree.
a juggernaut back then. But
Yes.
all that shit, SNL going against him, MTV banned him, all,
Yeah.
all this shit was happening all at once. Then
But
he cried. on
Bobcat Goldthwait. I mean, he
Right. Yeah.
he doesn't do the character,
Right.
and people get pissed.
Yeah,
Right.
they
And
want-
when they get pissed, when he was here, they didn't like him, and then he just said, "All right, well, I'll talk about computers for the next 40 minutes," and did.
No kidding, really? Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
So
Bobcat,
like
yeah.
that's the whole thing. If you get stuck at that, then
Right.
you end up having to
Lean
be
into
like
it.
that all the time.
Yeah.
So
But it's a tough thing because if you're not knowing you're trying to get out there, you take whatever you can get.
right,
you,
right.
You
well,
soak
that's-
that shit
yeah,
up.
right? And then
Yeah.
you
It's double-edged sword.
It's only it's
Right, yeah.
It'll take you so far.
Right.
Yeah,
I would
you
think.
being Dracula all
I'm
the
not
time.
I'm not the master of comedy. I just think that's what
You're
what
up
I've
there.
seen.
You're up there.
It's good logic. It's good logic.
It's
Nice.
and I always liked those though the impressionists back in the '60s and stuff.
Rich
Oh,
Little.
yeah.
John Wayne as a waiter, and it
Yeah.
might go something like this.
We were President Reagan.
Yes, right.
Also works
Well,
at this
I think
restaurant.
I can do Belzer's Ronald Reagan. Well, that's it.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
that was it.
well.
You know,
that's all I could do. I could do other people's impressions
Yeah, I
of
know.
other
Right,
people.
That's what I said to Kevin Pollak. I
Yeah.
was like, man, I used to
he's
do-
great.
He's great. When I was a teenager,
Everybody does
when
his
he was
combo,
real
yeah.
big, and I was like, dude, I ripped you off as a teenager with girls trying to make
hilarious.
people laugh, and
And
That
you
was
probably
a-
enjoyed that.
yeah.
That was a good day. Be
Oh,
able to
God,
talk
I
to
still
him.
kind of get a high from it,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
But
I was at a light near my house, and I'm looking at the cars around me, and I'm like, you people have no clue that I just spoke to Kevin Pollak. It was all that was in my head.
Hilarious.
Like, what the fuck
Where
is
did you
wrong
talk
with
to
me?
him?
We talked to him in here.
Great, great.
On Zoom. We had him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we were.
He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, me too.
Very funny.
Always loved him, and
Very
still
funny.
shocked that we made this happen.
And after, like, he's a top 100 comic of all time.
yeah,
and
that's
he's the top 100
actor
of
He's
all time.
incredible.
Character.
Yeah.
There's been some great movies, man.
Yeah. Do you look at
Like,
Legends
is there
movies he's
anybody else that really has? I mean, Robin Williams, you could say that.
Yeah.
But there's not many people.
in? Yeah. Would you count Keaton because he started out as a stand-up?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know how his stand-up.
It was great.
Yeah, it was
Keaton
good.
was
I like
great.
it.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
was it?
yeah.
Yeah, you
he
look on
was.
YouTube. It's funny.
He was
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Yeah. He's got the
man.
Bazooka Joe thing. When
Yeah.
Yeah, he makes a joke. He gets really philosophical.
It's pretty damn
great.
funny.
Yeah, that's legendary.
You know, it's funny you mentioned Belzer, and I was just talking about the cancer. When I was going through it, I was at my doctor's office one day because I was getting it all done, taking care of it in the city.
Right.
At NYU. I'm sitting in the waiting room. Guy walks in, sits even closer than you, probably where Andy is to
Yeah.
me. And we're sitting directly across, and it's Belzer. I was like, holy fucking...
Hey,
And
babe.
I'm like, do I talk to him? But I'm like, no, he's the guy. Poor guy's here because he's sick. You know,
Right.
but I didn't even know at the time. It was before he was even announced that he was sick. So I'm like, you know, so I'm kind of blowing his cover. So I didn't say anything to him. But of course, the whole time I'm just kind of like. I think he even got
I
mad.
can feel your eyes.
Yeah.
You can stop
And then I
now.
go back because they called me first, and I even said to the doctor, "Wow, you're Richard Belzer's doctor," and I don't know, because I'm an idiot. I just wouldn't stop talking about it. So finally, my doctor's like, "Look, it's not him; it's his brother." I was like, "Oh, okay, okay." And then of course, like a week or two later, it was announced that the man was sick. So the next time I go back, I apologize to the doctor. I was like, "I'm so sorry, I was a moron about it." And I go, obviously, it's not his brother. And she's like, my doctor's like, yeah, what else was I going to say to shut you up?
Hilarious. That's actually very good.
There he is.
Mr. Bosey. Mr. Bosey.
Is it over?
Well, everybody's not gone. Tim Gage is here.
Yeah.
Well, no, I meant like everyone else that wanted to like.
Don't use that one. Use this.
You've
one
heard of
and stay
addition
away
by
from the
subtraction. Ladies and gentlemen, subtraction by addition. How's it going, Bose?
Great, how are you?
Hanging in there.
I love you. I miss you. I'll say nice things to you.
How's Tim's show going in there?
He just wrapped it up. Everyone did great in there, and yeah,
Nice.
it was a good show.
Very Good. cool.
So I have no idea what happened inside the other room because
Because you weren't there.
Hey, Bose, pick up the other mic.
great. Thanks for the warning.
Yes, I did.
So I'm just gonna hold it like this. I don't need to hear everybody else. I can hear you just fine. So
Okay.
But how was everyone else in here tonight? I mean,
We're
you had
having a
like
good
what
time.
about 30, 40 people? It was great.
Yeah, it was a good Probably. show.
So
Yeah.
Hussein was hilarious.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. He was the closer. He closed.
So you can't even come close to him. So
well, that's why.
I mean, unless your dad's a famous actor in Bangladesh. Right. Or somewhere else that's really fucking crazy, like Sri Lanka.
No, not happening. I'm more of like the guy that sweeps up after the stage, and that's about it. Like you just see me, everyone's leaving, and I sweep up.
That's not true. You're a main stage performer at Governors. No, I'm not stopping. Why?
The waves.
I am
the
not
waves
stopping.
that made that.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But I'm so glad you had everybody in here. I mean, I heard the laughs. The laughs were like sometimes harder in here than in the hallway. So.
We're just loud.
So. Yeah. But that's great. Everybody messaging saying how wonderful everything was tonight. you
Let's
know?
see. Yeah, we had Liz Batapede was on.
Who's the Jerry?
What's up,
Hey, I don't know who that is. DJ D Love was checking in.
Of course.
Yeah, Jerry Lillane.
This Russian
Jerry
bot?
Lahane. I don't know who that is, but Jerry, he or she's been commenting quite a bit for the past couple of weeks. Beansy was watching.
Great.
Joan Croupier was watching.
doesn't say if they like it or not.
Yeah,
No.
exactly. I was there watching.
Hey, Russian bot.
What are they got?
Thank you for
Crazy comments? They didn't say anything nice? What's up?
Billy.
Well, I just want to say that I thank you every time for inviting me, and I dedicate my entire 5 minutes to the entire 2 hours. So I appreciate my time.
What did he just say?
I don't know.
I spoke. Hold on.
Just
let
smile
me,
and nod.
Just smile and nod.
Why are you having him explain himself? Oh fuck. Go ahead.
No, he's just. I think he was
Start
saying
again,
that
Gus.
he appreciates being invited on. He wishes he could do more time.
Yes.
but he only could do 5 minutes because he has.
You had
lots
so
to go.
many
Oh,
great
you
people
speak
in here.
Bozy.
I speak
So-
You
a
got
little
that
Bozy, a
from
little Bozy.
that?
I speak better Bangladesh than I do Bozy.
All right, well, I'm going to take the opportunity. April 1st.
Yes, April
Come
1st.
see Jeff in the Giga Room where we're performing one of our murder mysteries in the Giga Room.
Yes, absolutely. Come
Looking
down. Get
forward to it.
tickets.
Jeff is going to be hysterical. I promise you that.
Yes,
it's going to be a fun
something like
show.
you've never seen before.
That's right.
Yes.
A mob-themed murder mystery. I can tell you that much.
Well, Jeff Bozy.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Go to govs.com.
That's
and
April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day. That's right.
Very cool.
That's right.
What better day than Fool's Day for a fool? There you go.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm sorry. I hope you didn't mind that I opened up the door because when I walked in here, it was
hot.
There was something in here that I couldn't describe. I don't
smell
know
like
if it
balls
was
in here.
warm, hot, sticky,
I've been
and I don't want to describe what the
scratching,
other thing would be. But
Well, we've had a lot of interesting people in here, so
Yes, yes.
And
I can
various
only guess.
stages of
That's right.
fluidity.
Are we done? Sure. We've been on for 2 hours.
Yeah.
All right.
Very
As
good.
always, Tim Gage, always
Guys,
nice
always
enough
a
to give us his
pleasure.
time and
Yeah,
support.
man.
Doesn't get any better than this, right there. Jeff Bozy, thank you.
thank you for
Thank
thank you.
Andy Pajanos, nice to have you here on a Saturday with us. This is fun.
We love Andy.
And Don, you're awesome, Don.
so
You're awesome.
Yo, you're
You're
awesome.
awesome.
You're awesome.
Are we back next? Oh no, we're not back here next week.
Okay, you guys.
Yeah, it's Sammy's birthday.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Very
Right
good.
on.
Sammy, my little cousin.
Yep, my daughter will be turning 23 next weekend.
Congratulations.
That
Oh,
definitely
God
gets an
bless.
Owen
God
Wilson.
bless.
Wow.
So and Sally,
Yeah, Sally from
Sally
the
and
Valley.
What do we got this week? Who's on Conversations and Top Fives this week?
Well, we had Rick Adano just on the last one.
Right.
This one.
That's why I said this week.
The Don, I'm trying to remember. That's why I'm going through it. This week is the two writers of that comic book. It's called Snelson. It's a comic book about a comedian from the 90s who tries to rekindle his act into today's world.
Oh, okay.
But this
That's
woke
cool.
society rejects him. But it's a funny comic book. It's coming out on March 15th on Amazon. You can buy the comic. It's like a novel, graphic novel, and I have both the artist and the writer on the top fives, and we go over the top five comedians whose act wouldn't work today. So like a Dice Clay type. His
Don
act
Rickles,
wouldn't
maybe,
work
yeah.
today. Don Rickles was mentioned, yeah. But the insult comedy and deliberate is different, I think. than
Oh,
what,
sure.
Like Dice was doing as far as like
Well, Lisa Lampanelli.
Lisa Lampanelli.
Yeah.
was
Lampanelli was mentioned in there as
Yeah.
well, but like you look at early Dice. Some of it in today's lenses are really difficult to watch nowadays, just because of the woke vibe. So that's kind of what that goes on. So it's a pretty interesting top five. And then the Conversations, I have this guy named Al Julian. It sounds like a made up name. I'm Al Julian.
I'm Al Julian.
But he's
Like
a movie producer out in North Carolina. Did a lot of movies with him, and
cool.
yeah, I did a conversation with him. We kind of chewed up a little bit, and it's a pretty good interview. So that's the Conversation.
Cool.
So so check those out.
All right. We got Knock 'em Dead this week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday at 11. We got all sorts of guests this week. Courtney Ortera is coming in Monday. Joe Pontillo is coming in Tuesday, and Chris Cassandro is coming in Tuesday. Austin is coming. Austin Brooks is coming in Thursday.
Cool.
With LaRocca.
Oh, cool.
What's his Joe?
Dan LaRocca.
Dan
Dan
LaRocca.
LaRocca.
Thank you. And then Friday, I think you'll be here,
Yes.
and then Joe.
As far as I know.
Joe Crivello.
Okay,
He'll be
cool.
here on Friday. I feel like I'm missing somebody, but we got all sorts of guests next week. It's going to be a fun week. Cool. So thank you, everybody. Don't forget to like and share our shows here on Govs Comedy Club Podcast on YouTube. And that's it. We'll see you Monday at 11. Thanks, guys.
Take care, guys.
There you go.